Is it? I don't like the positioning, but at the same time, that's the best spot for the camera. I guarantee it. If you could see the atrocious setup that I have going on here, you would probably agree that this is the best spot for the camera. Alright. I have a viewer already. Oh, that's me. I have the chat open on my laptop because the last time I streamed, someone said something and I missed it, dude. Someone told me that my microphone was muted and I missed it. Okay, I missed it. I missed the message. So now I got the chat open. So if somebody wants to come hang out, shoot the shit, talk about the weather, be my guest. It was raining all night last night, but there's some birds chirping right now as the sun comes up. So we'll see what happens. As you can see here, I'm doing some fishing. Because I've been awake all night, so I'm tired. So I'm gonna fish instead of actually play the game.
Kira is into
I'm
problem
sleepy.
solving. Zach is into exploring. Grammarly
All right.
is into helping them.
So we got an ad first thing. Took about 2 seconds to get an ad. Fuck, I'm really not on my A game right now. Now I am. Now I'm on my A game. Fuck the competition. Alright. Let's actually make a... See, the thing is like, I know that I have no viewers right now, but since I VOD these and they save for 14 days, I figure I might as well try to be entertaining and funny for when they save. So it's like if somebody stumbles across them and decides to watch them, it's like, at least there's something worth watching, you know? Because obviously my amazing gameplay hasn't really shown through in my stream yet. Trust me, it's coming. Phase 2. I promise. I promise. I promise I'm really good at this game. I'm just kidding, I'm the worst player. I'm just the worst video game player. Oh. I have the music muted because I'm sick of the ads. Alright, so here's what we're going to do today. We're going to get a fish at least. Got one. What, dude? And that was the end of the fucking... Alright. Why did I try to... Man, I'm out of it. I think... Maybe turning the stream on was a bad idea. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck. I at least need some fucking music, dude. Come on. I'm just out of it, man. I don't know. I feel like I can't be funny. I feel like I don't want to be serious because I'm already way too serious. So that'll make things boring. Excuse me. I'll give him a fair shot. Let's get my weapon on here. I'm giving him plenty of time. I mean, come on, I'm giving him plenty of time. I mean, you gotta think about it, dude. You gotta think about it, like, you know, first of all, this is contested territory, dude. Mistral Lake, you can't really just expect to come here and have it be, you know, only, look at, there's an Alliance outpost. Look, dude, let me show it to him. I'm gonna show it to him. There's an Alliance outpost directly that way, dude. You're probably within range of their arrows. So I mean, dude, you're just making a bad choice by sitting there. I mean, come on, bro. What should we do with this guy? I mean, clearly he's not fit for the wilderness. The cannon only fires at things that are attacking me. Oh god, I can't even be funny today, dude. I don't know why I'm streaming. I don't know why the hell I'm streaming. Usually, you know, that's actually interesting. It's actually interesting because usually when I'm really like tired and delirious, I'm wicked funny and like less depressed than usual. But I just got brain fog right now. I think it's because I had a bunch of caffeine last night and it's like all wearing off or something like that. Something like that. All right, we've given this guy what, 5 minutes? We've given him 5 minutes. We've given him maybe 6 or 7 minutes, 6 or 7 good long minutes, maybe even 10.
Boys, we hit the jackpot this time.
We hit the jackpot this time. All right, we're gonna take him out, but we're gonna take him out like this. Oh, there they go. They're going for the wolf too. Look at that. Damn, you see that critical hit? That was nasty. How much DPS is that, bro? That's like, it's like 100 damage per second. Ah, this poor guy. This poor guy. Jumanji. Or are they like a role-playing guild? I'm so funny. All right. Damn, I was like hot earlier. Now I'm cold. All right, so we caught someone slipping. Nah, in all reality though, I planned on spending my entire morning fishing because I don't really think I have the mental capacity to do anything else. I could probably try to run a dungeon on stream. I think that would be pretty funny considering it would be an absolute disaster. I mean, if you've ever watched my stream before, you know that even my normal dungeons are absolute disasters. So honestly, this would end up being even worse. If that's possible. If that's even possible. Nice, dude. I love the ads. I love to hear them. I love them in my ear. Just pump me full of them. Pump me full of the ads. Pump me full of the good stuff. The good brainwashing. Make me want to buy your product. No, you know what? Don't even make me want to buy it. Force me to want to buy it. Convince me with your weaponized brainwaves that I need to buy your product. Or I'll fucking die. Are you allowed to do that? Does our country even have any laws regarding advertising? Probably not. I'd be willing to bet they don't.
27 hearts beat.
Whoa, this beat's nasty. Oh, look at that. Look at that little hidden pool. A little hidden school in the pool. How are we gonna get? How am I gonna get to that, bro? How the heck? Oh, I gotta equip. Krew equip. Dude, do you think we can even fucking squeeze this under there? Look at this. Disaster. Look at this disaster. Is this even possible? Maybe from the other side. No, that's too far, bro. Just drop it right in. 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 Just drop it right in. Just right down there. Nope. Nope, you're getting further away. Yeah, just drop it right in. Just drop it. I'm gonna drown myself. Just drop it right in. Come on, there's gotta be a fucking... I'm sorry for swearing. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a fucking way. I mean, come on. Just drop it right... Oh, that one's close. Here, we're gonna go right in here. Oh, fuck. Ah. Here. Just hop out right there. Yeah, just hop out right there. Right there. The boat. The fucking boat, dude. The boat. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Just drop it right in. Come on, let's get something. Come on, let's get something. I wish somebody would come on my stream to tell me how my audio is. That'd be sick. You can leave right after. I'll give you $5. Come on my stream, tell me how the audio is. I really need to get my microphones. I don't know where I put it. I thought it was in the trunk of my car, but it wasn't. My swivel arm for my microphone, so that I can pull the microphone right up in my face. Like this. Sorry about that.
Grammarly ensures your writing is mistake
Oh, Grammarly. That's what Grammarly means to me. Alright, let's see.
Well, boys, we
Did
have
it fucking
jackpot
pop
this
yet?
time.
I just played this. Did it pop yet? Got it. Got it. That's not in the school. Target not. Oh my god, you're gonna give me another ad while I'm just literally just looking for the person's page that I want to play music on. Nice. Real nice, YouTube. I can't wait until someday I have like fans that donate to me so that I can purchase like premium services on my fans' dollar so that they don't have to listen to ads. Is that selfish? Is that... Oh, I gotta chill, man. I was like hot earlier. I was like in bed and I was like still a little like keyed up from all the caffeine that I had earlier. So like I didn't want to go to sleep because I was all like wired. You know the feeling. Like when you go home from a party and you can't sleep after and you're like, oh, I'm gonna message every single person I can find on my friends list on Facebook Messenger. I've never done that. I don't even have Facebook Messenger. Yeah, so I was like, I didn't want to fall asleep because I didn't even want to try to fall asleep because I knew I wouldn't be able to. And I would be disappointed. So I got up and I like danced around a little bit. I like played a little bit of music. Usually I do that before I like warm up to work out, but I haven't slept in like over 24 hours, so I'm not gonna work out anytime soon. I don't want to hurt myself. I want to stay healthy so I can continue streaming and build an empire. No, but for real, yeah, I got up and danced a little bit and it made me hot and I started sweating a little bit. So then I chilled out and I came and sat down, got the blood pumped a little bit, so I Turn the stream on. And now I'm cold again. Man. I really know how to keep a crowd in suspense, don't I? Don't I? I can't decide whether I want this, cause my interface, my audio interface, like the input. If you turn on the direct monitor, you can only hear it on the literal side that the input is in. So there's like left and there's right, and if you plug it into the left, you can hear yourself talk on the left. Plug it in the right, you also hear yourself talk on the left. I'm just kidding, you hear yourself talk on the right. So I've only got I can only hear myself in one ear. So like, I don't like keeping my headphones on for a long period of time with only the audio of like myself in one ear, because like I can hear my computer fan and stuff too, and it's just really weird. I feel like it's gonna create this weird imbalance and give me migraines or something. So sometimes I pull the ear off, but then the immersion sort of gets taken away, and I can like hear my voice out here and then hear my voice in here, and then it's like double voice, and it's like I already don't like hearing my voice. So yeah, I've decided to quit WoW and stop streaming. Hit my hand on the wall. I just hit my fucking hand on the wall, dude. I just hit my hand on the wall, dude. Ow. Ow, dude. Fuck, I fucked everything up, honestly.
Basically, this has over 1,200 MIDI files that can help you make chord progression. So for example, if you look here, they've got every single scale there is. So C major, which is also A minor, D flat major, which is also B flat minor.
Scale?
And they've got every chord that is in this scale. So for example, I can drag in C major.
C major.
And then maybe I can drag in like F.
Maybe he can drag it in. I'm so glad that all these, music theory sample packs are being sold to people, so that the market for music like that can get even more saturated and filled with people who are doing it for attention and to poorly treat their mental illness. Yeah, I am absolutely all for that. You should definitely charge people like $500 for it too. And then like run some other scam on the side that gets even more money out of people that probably don't have enough money in the first place because they think it's cool to do Xanax and be homeless and try to make it on SoundCloud, posting one really shitty song once every 3 months and sending it to random strangers and asking them to like and repost and share because it's fire. Sounds like a great business model to me. Listen, you may get the impression that I'm salty, when as a matter of fact, I'm just drier than a grain of sand, dude. It doesn't mean I don't have a sense of humor. It doesn't mean I don't like to giggle and stuff. 'Cause I do. What the fuck am I doing? I'm supposed to be fishing. I'm so bad at this game that I can't even level up my fishing. I mean, if that gives you any idea whatsoever how bad at this game I am, like that is it right there, man. That is fucking it right there. Holy shit. So, like, alright, what if I, like, stop trying to entertain? What if I just be myself? See, the problem I run into when I do that is when I just try to be myself on stream is I literally don't talk for 3 hours, which is, I mean, the music's cool, but, like, that's not fun or exciting to watch, man. Like, I want to be entertaining even if nobody's watching, so that I can save it and look back on it later and be like, hey, that was entertaining. Oh, the shaman rezzed. I hope he comes back to play. So, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm overthinking things. Maybe I should just fucking... How is that not a school of fish? I mean, come on, bruh. I'm gonna fish on this pretty little rock over here. This is my pretty little island. Yeah, I don't know. I know that, like... Here's the thing, like, I don't know, like, if there were even 5 people in my chat right now, like, I would be interacting with them, and it would be a lot easier to just sort of generate, like, content, but, I don't have that. So, when I stream, I've been, like, trying to think of ways to keep it interesting for anybody who decides to drop in. Because if someone, dude, I mean, think about it. If someone drops in and I'm like not talking, I'm just like farming my ass off, like super focused like I always am, like not saying anything. Even if there's music in the background, like who wants to watch a dude just sitting like, hold on. Who wants to watch a dude just sitting like, no, fucking nobody wants to watch that unless it's like Asmongold doing it. Because that would be really out of, like, I mean, that would be kind of funny. He just goes on stream one day and doesn't say anything. But, if he does that, just remember that I said that first. What was I going to say? That's just, yeah, that's just not entertaining. So I feel the need, the deep-seated need to try and be entertaining. Because it's like, dude, if someone hops in, I'm going to want to catch them like that. Like, punch them in the face, knock them out, drag them into my room, force them to watch me stream. I would never do something like that. What the hell are you thinking? I guess I could, I mean, honestly, I could just shut the camera off and do keyboard ASMR. I feel like that's enough of a niche that I'm going to attract people no matter what. Because if you think about it, like if you show, like, porn to, like, someone who's, like, interested in sex, like, it's gonna, you know, at least a few fucking neurons are going to fire in their brain. You know what I mean? It's like, it's gonna stimulate them, you know? So, like, even if they don't necessarily want to watch you, I feel like people who get a reaction from, like, the keyboard ASMR stuff, I mean, they're not gonna be able to resist. You know what I mean? And I'm just, like, so attractive and stuff. Or at least the sounds of my fingers are. Check this out. Oh my god. Do you hear that? I need a target. I'll do keyboard and voice ASMR at the same time. Now that'd be an overload. I'd put my fans in the hospital because they would fucking have seizures because they'd be so aroused. What am I doing? Dude, I'm fishing, okay? Hold on, my fucking desk is hitting the tripod that I have my microphone duct taped to, so it's picking up the audio and making an unsettling sound in the lower frequency range. Trust me, even if you can't hear it, it's there, and it's making you uncomfortable, even if you don't know it is. It's just science. It's just physics. Yeah, so, I was thinking, I don't know, there's stuff that I can play in the background that's not music that I was thinking might be interesting, but, I mean, like, I don't even have to give a shit about that kind of stuff until people are actually watching my stream, if they ever do. For now, I'm fishing. But I can't be too focused. I have to keep it light, keep it fluffy, you know? Because if someone pops in, I'm gonna want them to feel very welcome. I'm gonna want them to feel very aroused. Maybe. I'm gonna want them to feel just engaged. I don't want that, cause like, dude, you gotta think about the kind of people that this disgusting society we live in 2019 has bred. It's like people with 2-second attention spans, people who only think about sex because they're surrounded by porn, like people that just are impossible to please or entertain. You've got to be doing something interesting or unique or out of the ordinary at all times. Or like someone comes in at the wrong second, you're gonna lose them forever. They're gonna be like, this person sucks. And then, I mean, dude, once someone in our generation decides you suck, like, you're done. You feel me? You're done. So, I don't know, man. I'm trying my best here. I don't have a coach, man. I don't have a streamer coach. If anybody was gonna coach me on streaming, I would want it to be Payo. A close second is probably P-Love, but I feel like, no offense to P-Love, I feel like it would just be more fun and a little tiny bit less serious, even though P-Love's never serious. I'd really like to be stream coached by Payo. I just feel like we would become besties. I actually wrote a song about Payo to this beat. It's called Swag King. It's called Be My Swag King. I'm too nervous to show it to him at this point, but we'll see. God, I keep getting chills, dude. I don't know what's wrong with me. What the fucking hell's wrong with me? Wish there was something interesting to do, but it's fucking 9 o'clock in the morning. That's funny. That's just funny. This is such a pretty little beat. I'm on my pretty little island, listening to pretty little beats. Dude, it's gonna take forever. It's gonna take absolutely forever for me to get from, I'm supposed to be fishing here until like level 200. Cause I wanna fish these bad boys. I caught one, but it was kind of a pain in the ass. I was trying to do it, and I was trying to fish in feral ass, but dude, I've been losing a lot of sneezes lately, and it's just really starting to take an emotional toll. Oh, that one was so bad, dude. It's like edging for your brain, dude, but like no climax, dude. Now my nut, like, that's the problem when you miss a sneeze, is like it doesn't. It's still in there, dude. So now it's just like I can feel my nose just swelling up. Did I hear a? I did hear a. Catching a lot of fucking useless stuff, dude. It's great. Should I start going to? Should I go look for? What are the things that people fish that have really good stuff in them? Floating wreckage or whatever. Buy the boats. We'll go look for some boats. Am I slouching? I've been trying really hard not to slouch. I replaced my chair with a like a stool that has no back on it, so I literally have to sit up straight or I have a terrible time. I have a terrible time no matter what. My posture's terrible. It's like, dude, it's nuts. Like years and years. I used to play WoW in like a shitty chair and sit all crappy, and it permanently fucked me up. It's like I was doing that for years, so it's like it's so weird. Like if you like misadjust your posture,
does more than catch errors.
I'm not gonna sit here and try to talk over a fucking ad. Like you think about it, like if you sit with bad posture for like 3 years, you're gonna have, like, it's gonna take at least 3 years to fix your posture and get it back, maybe more, dude. Like, cause like, you know, it's hard to heal damage. So I don't know. I get a little bit disheartened by that sometimes, but at the same time, it's like nice to be able to quantify it and be like, okay, I was doing this shit for this long. It's the same with like abusing drugs and stuff. Like, dude, if you abuse drugs or alcohol for like 10 years, it's gonna take probably 10 years before you feel completely normal again, before you can grow back the right neurons in your brain and shit, before you can sort of learn how to cope with different stresses in your life without the drugs or alcohol. Like, it takes a long ass time, and it's like the longer you fucking, not just necessarily, the longer you do anything like that, like where there's like a point of no return because of the amount of time it takes to recover, it's like the longer you do shit that in the long term is not good for you, man, the harder it is to get out of it. It's like frustrating because it's like when I feel like when people realize it's hard to get out of, they just go right back to the, I wanted to talk, dude. I sit with fucking terrible posture all the time, and I fucking smoke weed like every day. But I mean, that's off the record. That's off the rip. In the words of French Montana. But yeah, I don't know. Sit with better posture. Don't do drugs or alcohol. And don't you fucking dare tell anyone that I told you that I fucking smoke weed. Nice, dude. Fished up a mana potion. What are these bad boys going for on the auction? How come TSM is like having trouble scanning stuff lately? But I don't give a shit anymore. God, I have that chill again. I think it's because how tired I actually am is finally setting in. But the day is young. I could stream for like 8 hours and it would still be like kind of early in the day, which is just unreal. Let's look for some schools. There might. Oh, nice! I popped my shield as usual. It wouldn't be a. It wouldn't be a Retribution Paladin morning if I didn't accidentally pop my shield. Why is it that I have this beat as almost as quiet as possible and I still feel like it's just invading my airspace when I try to talk? Nice, I fell in again. Nice, I can't get out. Nice, I'm incapable. Nice, I have no civil skills. So I can't get along with people. Nice, I alienated myself from all my friends. Nice. Thumbs up. Alright, we got another secret one underneath the bridge. Come on, there's gotta be at least one school, bruh. Come on. Oh, you gotta be. Oh, you've gotta be joking. Oh, you gotta be fucking joking. Dude, come on. You're really just gonna make me fish in the boring ass normal water all day? Alright. It would be awesome if I could go just like 2 videos without getting an ad. Instead of 1, can you let me watch 2 videos, listen to 2 3-minute songs without getting an ad? It's like the amount of ad time is almost half of what I fucking watch at this point. It defeats the purpose of the internet, bro. The whole point of the internet was so that you could watch the content you want without having bullshit shoved down your throat and wasting your brain space. It's like I can feel myself rotting every time this paid actress tells me to download fucking Grammarly. Like, how about you fucking learn grammar instead of paying people who don't give a shit about you to fucking get you kicked out of college for plagiarizing? But what do I know? Probably nothing. I don't even know how to level up fishing in World of Warcraft, so if that says anything about me, it probably does. My nose is running really badly right now, but I don't want to touch my nose on camera. I don't know what to do. There's literally snot dripping down my face. This is the most unprofessional stream I've ever done. Come on, give me a skill up, bro. Like, what the fuck? Alright, nobody saw that. Nobody saw a goddamn thing. Oh, it's like on the back of my hand now, dude. I'm gonna wipe it on my pants. I really don't give a fuck. I'm in my lounge pants. It's 9:11 in the morning. It's 911. Call the cops. I dare you. Send them here, man. Send them here. Tell them I don't even know how to level up my fishing in World of Warcraft. Then they'll put me behind bars. Alright, can we get something? Some kind of like background noise or something, bro? Ooh, this one sounds pretty sick. I knew this was a Gunna type beat. I could just tell. I could just tell right away. I'm liking it though. About to bump this shit. That's how I dance in the club. I can't really imagine doing a stream without music. I don't know how people just talk. I don't like hearing myself breathe. I can't believe I have to do this until my skill is 200. That's ridiculous. How the freaking hell am I supposed to keep people entertained for that long while I'm just standing here clicking 2 buttons over and over again? Look at, I'm fishing with a bandit mask on my face. I do need to get an enchantment for these legs. I also need to get an enchantment for that. I need to get stats on it, and then I need to get my shoulder enchant. There's a lot of stuff I could be doing, but yesterday I grinded for my epic mount, and it took a lot out of me, and I kind of just want to take a break from grinding for stuff, because grinding for stuff as a retribution paladin really sucks if you're not as fond. Dude, total respect to S-Farm. I'm not taking shots at all. I know it just sounded like I was. But it's like, no, it's just a different scenario when you've got such a big community of people backing you up. I've been riding Dolo since fucking the first 10 seconds of release, bro. Been getting hazed every time I log in for rolling ret. Been getting kicked out of groups. Been getting blamed for stuff that wasn't my fault. Got all this gear by myself. All fucking every single piece of Prebus that I'm wearing right now is all from fucking pug groups. Terrible ones. I promise. I promise they were terrible. There's gotta be like a higher level. I'm going to I need to move around. I feel like even moving in game will like help me like stay awake and keep my brain functioning at like a human level instead of like a goldfish level. I forget what I was talking about, and I was actually on a pretty good tangent about something. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch the stream recording, and I'm going to figure out what I was talking about, and then I'm going to come back on stream and do another stream, and the title is going to be relevant. It's going to be like, I remembered what I said, and I'm going to broadcast it, and then I'm going to finish saying what I had to say. So, I mean, how about that? And then you can catch me outside after. I don't know why I'm mining the copper, but I am. No, I'm not, because it's fucking impossible to get to.
Alright, welcome to my brand new Porsche, and listen up, okay? I'm able to actually have this Porsche all thanks to my 5-step system
Oh
that I
my
created, where I went from washing dishes to now generating over $20 million online, and my store paid for all this. Now, listen, okay? I actually shared
What?
all these inside my book, which you
Dude.
can actually get it for free by clicking above or below this video. There's a link, and on top of that, I'm gonna bring you back on a
Oh
journey
my
and
God.
show you where it all started. All right, let's go for a ride. All right, this is where everything
Hold on.
begins. Now, I actually mentioned
Oh
this
my God.
inside this book that you can actually grab a copy.
No,
for
I
free.
have to
There's
show
a link
this to
above
the
or below
stream.
this video. Click on it, grab it, and inside this book, it shared my entire life journey.
How do I
how
hardware
started
acceleration? You gotta
from
turn
being a
hardware
high school
acceleration on. I
student
figured out how to
to washing
broadcast like
dishes, and then eventually generating over $20 million online.
Oh, come on, let
Now,
me
inside this book, you're gonna see my system, my 5-step system, and you will also find blueprints that I've been using to run multiple businesses online by selling products without me having upfront inventory or invest a lot of capital upfront. And as a matter of fact, you can actually
Nice,
replicate
it's nice.
the same results that
What?
I
I fucking oh my god, I deleted the wrong thing.
This is not a get-rich-quick overnight scheme. What I'm sharing with you
I
is
deleted.
my 13 years of knowledge.
Alright, I'm pausing this ad. This is unreal. This is ridiculous. I have to show this to the stream. Dude, this ad is ridiculous. It's like 5 minutes fucking long, dude. I don't know how I deleted my game. Whatever. I pull that on top. I pull that on top. Alright, now. Add window capture. Gonna. What the hell? I have to. Oh my god. Is it gonna give me the ad again? It better. Nope, it gave me a different ad that I don't want to watch. That ad was so like uncanny valley like and weird and like exploitative that I was interested enough. Oh look, now it's fucking showing. Now it's showing. But I don't need this now. And you can't even hear it. You can't even hear it. See, what I wanted to do in my original stream that's not even on the it's not even on the internet anymore. What I wanted to do is have this like up in the corner so you could see what the music I was playing was, but I fucking gave up on that because I already don't like the fact that I just don't like it. Just fucking deal with it. Anyways, yeah, I really wanted to show that ad to stream because it was just so unbelievably ridiculous. It was like this kid, like, dude, these fucking ads with these kids, like, talking about, like, doing this Ty Lopez shit. It's just unreal. It's just, like, literal, just fucking billions of dollars getting poured into multi-level marketing scams. It's just, like, unreal. Like, it's disgusting, dude. It's fucking disgusting that, like, that is, like, what makes the gears in our fucking society turn. The fact that shit is supported and like paid for and all that, like, it's disgusting to me. I can't, it like makes me want to fucking gouge my eyes out and fucking puke all over Ty Lopez. I want to puke in Ty Lopez's mouth and then have it puke back into mine just so I can puke more and purge myself of the terrible feelings that I get knowing that we live in a society that's run by ads that are designed to brainwashing you into thinking that you're not worth as much as you're worth as a human being, so that you spend all of your money on products that will continue to convince you to consume to the point where you have to be a slave to the system to survive. And the longer that you entrench yourself in that system, the harder it is to get out. That's why it makes me want to throw up. Jesus, I'm making these. See, that's the noise. That's the noise right there. Yeah, you don't like that noise, do you? Because it's like weird low frequency, and it's like especially if you're wearing headphones, it's like you can feel it in the back of your head. Yeah, that's why I need to stop hitting my microphone. It shouldn't even be doing that. A good a good condenser microphone should have like suspension, this fucking suspension thing that makes like impacts not make that noise. But I'm homeless, so I don't really have good equipment. I'm just kidding about being homeless. Clearly, I have a home. But is it mine? Is it mine? Is it stolen property? Come on, give me a fish, bro. Give me one fish. Just give me one. Thank you. Sorry for like whining, but like, come on. Still nobody cares about me yet, but we'll get there. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm probably gonna I should be sleeping right now, but I think it would be smarter for me to stay up till like a reasonable hour and then go to sleep then, at least like past noon. I could have another coffee, but that'll just turn me into a fucking nut job. Probably fucking go into a psychosis. I can stream from the hospital bed that they have me strapped to. Something's under attack. Is that the river over there that is under attack? Because I'm definitely not going all the way over there, man.
Your team writes
Of course.
too many emails to count.
We literally can't go one. We can't go one video without getting a nice fat ad to just fill up and waste our brain space so that we continuously become less and less capable of achieving our full potential as human beings, and our brains become more and more constricted, and we become less and less capable of growing and expanding our consciousness one ad at a time. So that's why you should watch my stream, because I try to minimize the ad content. But then fucking Twitch has fucking ads, so like technically I'm supporting the system. Fuck, dude. There's no way out. There's literally no way out, so who cares? Fuck it, dude. I'm fishing. I'm fishing for the rest of the day. Fuck it, I don't care. I don't fucking care. It'd be funny if I like pulled out a brown bag with a fucking bottle just then. It's something I would do at 9:24 a.m. Eastern Time, EST. Damn, I just gave away my location. Now Ashenvale's under attack. What are they, slowly getting closer and closer to me until they ruin my fishing extravaganza? That's what I'd be willing to bet the Horde is interested in doing. I'm certainly not interested, though. Can we get some background noise so I don't have to hear myself fucking breathing? No, we can't because there's ads on everything. Alright, I gotta do something here. Something that's not... Fuck. All I have is like the few uncopyrighted songs that I play on my stream on my desktop, and then it's all copyrighted music, and I refuse to play copyrighted music on my stream. I'm not gonna have it fucking muted, bro. This is such a pain in the fucking ass, dude. Like, do I seriously have to have an ad after every single video? You just have, like, you... Alright, here's what I really don't understand about advertising. Like, how is it possible? Of course, I guess, I mean, there's some really sheepish people out there. But my point is, like, who is watching these ads over and over and over again? Like, who is being told by these companies, these random companies, over and over and over again? Like, don't people get sick of that? Why would you want to buy that product? Wouldn't you be like, no, fuck that, like, they're trying to force me to buy their product? That's my first reaction, is to be like, no, you're showing me this over and over again, you're annoying me. It's like, dude, it's like somebody coming up to you over and over again asking, like, hey, you want a Tic Tac? And it's like, you don't want a Tic Tac. And they're like, hey, you want a Tic Tac? Hey, you want a Tic Tac? Hey, like, sure, you'll say yes just to get them off your back, but, like, that's not how shit works with, like, shopping based on advertising. You don't be like, oh, like, you're not sitting there like, oh, maybe I'll just get Grammarly so they'll stop showing me the ad. Because first of all, they're not going to stop showing you the ad. And then second of all, like, it doesn't work like that. It's like people buy that shit because they think they need it. And it's just, I don't understand. How can you have... It's not even a self-esteem thing. It's just like, how can you be so manipulatable, capable of being manipulated? How can you be so capable of being manipulated that you, like, even when someone is just shoving shit in your face, like, over and over again, just annoying as hell, like, what would make you want to buy that product? That's what I don't understand about advertising. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why ads work. How is there so much money in this industry that so many people see through? I don't get it, man. Please, I'm gonna save this one and put it on YouTube. Or at least this particular clip, because I really would like someone to explain it to me. How is there so much money in this shit industry that offers nothing to the world? Like, how do these ads convince people to buy stuff? I don't get it. Why? Like, can't you just have a good fucking product and sell it, and then people will be like, hey, this is a good fucking product, maybe I'll tell my friend. I don't get it. It's making me so upset that my nose is itching now because of it. I've broken out. I don't get it. I don't get how ads work, man. Because they certainly don't work on me. I see an ad, dude, and I'm immediately like, I don't want to buy that product. I'm like, I'm gonna buy a different product that didn't shove an ad down my throat. Like, how does not everybody think like that, bro? I don't get. Alright, we're gonna get off it. I'm gonna get back to trying to be funny on stream. I'm actually gonna get back to trying to catch a fucking fish, bro. Did I just get one? Got it. I'm gonna cook all these, and it's gonna be sick. I'll send them to my alt. Maybe I should do some druid leveling today.
With Grammarly, you can find really good, no, perfect words that make your writing sharp, or explicit, or excellent, or distinctive. So your message connects. Grammarly, helping you connect. Go to Grammarly.com and download today.
Ow. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna fucking burn myself. But like, that's my exact point, bro. That's my exact fucking point. That is my like. Did I write a song to this? I think I did. Anyways, like that's my exact point. Like, that's like the third time in a row I've gotten a fucking Grammarly ad. Why would I want to buy that product? It's annoyed the shit out of me now. I hate that product. I'm gonna campaign against Grammarly. And I don't understand why anybody would feel the opposite way after having that just rude, obnoxious ad pushed in their face so many times. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe like old dudes see like a mildly hot girl in the ad and they're like, oh, I gotta buy it now. Maybe she'll fall in love with me if I buy her product. It's like, dude, she's a paid actress. You don't even understand how the world works, okay? Please, fucking relax. Put your dick away. But yeah, I just don't understand how that shit works on people. I don't understand how it became such an important like part of our society that there's billions and billions of dollars being poured into it. It's like, fuck, dude, I can never imagine like having a company and spending money to just, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe I'm conceited, I don't know, but I mean, it's pretty well known that advertising is just a shit industry. It's just full of scumbags, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing like righteous about advertising unless you're like advertising your product in like a I'm so brain dead. In like a like monopolizing, just like scummy, gross way. I don't know how to explain it. Definitely not right now. Is now not the time. There's another stream I have that's going on the internet eventually where I talked about it for like half an hour and I articulated what I was trying to say very well. Whatever. I'll go back to trying to be funny. I was gonna talk about what I wanted to do today. I kind of want to level my druid alt because I'm getting sort of sick of relying on this fucking paladin to do everything. It gets kind of annoying. I do have my epic mount now, which is great. Saves me a lot of time. And probably deaths, but I mean, I know exactly why. I've explained it on stream before. I know why I made this character. It's like I wanted a completely different experience. I expected to be like hated on for shut the fuck up. It's literally another Grammarly ad. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable that they think I would want to buy their product after being fucking smacked in the face with their stupid ad so many times. Anyways, I made myself lose my train of thought. Yeah, I'm getting sick of doing every fucking thing on this paladin. I basically raid log. There's not even that much. I mean, there's good raid gear I can get, but there's not that much that I really feel the need to strive for right now until honor is a thing. And it's just like the play style of a fucking shittribution paladin. It's like it's impossible to farm anything. I can farm lashers and dire maul but that still just sucks. So that's why I'm getting my fishing up, is because I want to be able to just chill and make money with fishing, because if I can do that, then I can also work while I play, and it'll be awesome. It'll be like productive in real life and in the game. So that's what I'm doing now, but at the same time, I want to level an alt that will be like more fulfilling to farm with, because I'm getting kind of bored. Oh my god. I literally, dude, I actually made myself like so upset about the ads that I've given myself an allergic reaction. And now my fucking nose is gonna be itchy the whole time I'm on stream, and it's gonna be really embarrassing because it's like unprofessional to touch your nose when you're broadcasting yourself. Everybody knows that. I forget where I learned that from. Maybe just being a human being. But yeah, no, my nose gets really itchy sometimes. It's like it's an allergic reaction to something. I think it's just an allergic reaction to stress, because the weirdest things will make it flare up. Sometimes it's like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But now it's itchy and it's not gonna stop being itchy. I might just stop streaming if it doesn't stop itching, because I don't feel comfortable with looking unprofessional on camera. I need to look professional. I need to be on point, because I'm really looking to get some donations eventually so I can get a second monitor so I can look at my chat while I play. I've got some major goals in life, man. I'm telling you right now. What am I doing? What am I fucking doing, bro? Just fishing? Am I just fishing? That's boring. I'm not as fun. I'm not Pale. I'm not Asmongold. I'm not Peel Up. Like, I'm not any of these streamers, bro. I don't have just natural entertainment value because of my community. So it's like I'm having to create it all from scratch right now, which is what I suppose every young streamer has to do at some point. But man, is this shit dry. But we got another school right here, so let's see what we can do with this. You know, I'm gonna put. Well, I paused the YouTube because I've said this once on stream before. I said I was gonna boycott SoundCloud. I was kind of joking, but I was also kind of serious. But I actually like think, until I can either buy a premium service with one of these platforms, which is, I don't even want to. I don't want to give them my fucking money. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. It's not like, I swear to God, it's not like people made the internet and then realized, oh, we can't run this without a certain amount of money. It's like, no. They decided they wanted more money, and then like all the net neutrality shit happened, and now people are paying the consequences. And it's slowly being, it's being done, it's being rolled out slowly so people don't notice it. But dude, I fucking notice it. I can't stand it. I can't stand the way that shit is working. And I mean, I'm not trying to act all entitled or anything. It's like, I mean, the internet's fucking amazing. It's awesome that I can do this. Even when no people are watching, I thoroughly enjoy doing this, because it's like I'm giving more meaning to what I'm doing, like through just sort of archiving it. But anyways, I'm not trying to get all fucking sentimental here. It's not Valentine's Day or anything. But I forget what I was saying. But dude, the fucking, it just, like, it's unnecessary, and I think it's disgusting that so many large companies are just totally cool. Well, obviously they're totally cool with it, because it's like it makes them, somehow the advertisements make them fucking money. Somehow their advertisements convince certain, no offense, idiots to buy shit products. And so like they keep it going. I keep losing my train of thought. Yeah, I was like I don't even want to give these people my money to like get rid of the ads. I just want to boycott the services. Like I would rather give my money to somebody who doesn't from the baseline act as a fucking highwayman and tell me that if I don't pay up, I'm gonna receive like a lower quality service. Basically, I'm basically gonna be treated like dirt. I'm basically not, dude. It's not just the fact that like the ads are being shown. I talked about this on stream before. It's not just the fact that ads are I'm being forced to watch. It's the content of the ads. It's like degrading. It's designed to be degrading. It's designed to make you feel degraded. It's designed to make you feel like if you don't buy the product, you're gonna be worse off than everybody else. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, and they do it to the people who can't afford to pay for the better service, which is just terrible. And everybody warned about it. And honestly, I'll admit that I didn't even care enough when all the net neutrality hubbub was going up. I did not realize the consequences. I was just like, I did what everybody in our fucking generation does because we've been like numbified. I was just like, I just thought I was like, man, it won't be that bad, and then it fucking is that bad. And so it's like, now I won't make the mistake again, man. It's like I'm gonna stick up for what I believe, like the values I believe in terms of like the internet and shit. I'm gonna actually stick up for it. Like right now, I would be playing beats and stuff, but I've fucking literally I've been so rattled by these fucking Grammarly ads that I'm not gonna play music off YouTube anymore. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna have to figure something else out. I've got a little bit of uncopyrighted music on my desktop. That's what we're going with right now. I would play copyrighted music if people were watching my stream because it wouldn't really matter after the fact, after it gets muted. But I don't know, man. Shit's really starting to like get under my skin. That's why I want to like build. That's why I'm trying to build these communities of people making their own content, like entertaining themselves, dude. You don't need these services that treat you like shit, bro. I'll keep saying it if I have to. Hopefully if I keep saying it, my nose will stop itching, and then I can like act like a fucking normal person on stream. This is one of my producers. He's the fucking man, dude. I met him on Reddit like a couple years ago, and he's just been my dude. He's just been my fucking dog, bro. Like, he's just always so supportive, always like, he's just super passionate about what he does. He's very like serious about it. He fucking like, can I fish that school? Yeah, he's awesome. He's the man. He makes these fucking sick beats for me. Like, this beat was made specifically for me, which is cool because this guy charges for his exclusives and stuff. It's like, I got in with him, and like, I actually fuck with people, man. I actually will put you on if I respect what you're doing and I think that you're not a fucking vegetable or a robot. Like, I actually put people on. And I mean, I don't have the biggest following, but the people that do follow and listen to me, like, I've made pretty damn sure that they give a shit about what the whole collective is doing. So I try to keep it pretty tight, That's the outer circle life. Can I get... I've been running and talking for what, 3 hours now? I'm just gonna fish. I'm just gonna fucking fish, dude. That's what I'm gonna do. Hold on, I'm gonna put a fucking lure on my fucking fishing rod, and I'm gonna fish. Okay? I don't know what else to do. I could hop on my druid, but then I would have to walk a lot. I also, one thing that I haven't done or tried yet is like watching other, like, I watch like YouTube videos and Netflix and shit while I'm streaming. Or not while I'm streaming, while I'm just like leveling alone. This fucking nose, dude. Oh, I gotta get the fish. No fish are hooked, nice. Forgot what I was talking about. Too tired, bro. Now I'm just focused. Nice, dude. 168. We're getting closer to 200. Oh, I was talking about like watching stuff. Yeah, usually I'll watch stuff in a little window while I play, and like keep it always on top. I haven't really tried that on stream yet. I prefer the music thing because it seems more like it's my thing instead of like, oh, I'm literally watching other people do stuff while people are watching me do stuff. Like, I just think that concept is weird, but we don't need to get into that. I already got into one philosophical rant today. I'll try to keep it to one a day because shit can get real heavy when you're woke, and it can make you real down on yourself, make it real hard to spread light in the world. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I've been watching a lot of fucking like clips of Peo doing dumb shit, and I've been watching sometimes I watch live PD when I'm grinding, but I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I don't know if I'm ready for that. It might be too much. What I need first is to make my nose stop it. Alright, here, see, this is one of those situations where if I had fans in the chat, I would like use them to help me. Not use, like, I would, it's a mutual thing, okay? Don't fucking twist my words. If I had fans in the chat, I would like, right now, I would be like, alright, chat, don't let me itch my nose. And then I would like sit here, and it's like, dude, it's, when your nose itches this bad, it's really, I don't know if you know. If you know, you know. But when your nose itches really this bad, it's really, really hard not to itch it, dude. Like, it's hard not to even touch it, bro. It's like, I can't even explain. It's a different type of itch, bro. It's a completely different type of itch. It's the fourth dimensional itch. I'm telling you. It's an itch from the fourth dimension. And so, yeah, I'd be like, chat, don't let me itch my nose. And I would sit here like, I would make funny noises and stuff, you know, because I got a lot of funny noises. And then that would be good content. But there's nobody in the chat right now, so all I can do is just like itch my nose and whine about it, and that probably looks a little bit weird to outsiders. So, you know, it's not the best mix. You know, I'm gonna fish on the dock. I think you get a special little bonus. I think you get little bonus items if you fish from the dock. It's a little perk in the game. It's only in the original. Where am I on camera right now? I'm slouching pretty hard right now. You guys like my mask, my secret voodoo mask that I have in the background? One day I'll tell the stream what that's for. But that'll be when it's all over. 169, dude, we're getting there. What did I start at, like 150? What a fucking mess I am, dude. And I'm still itching my nose because, like, dude, it's like bad. Like, I can't explain to you. It's like not your average like itch from an allergic reaction. It's like, it's not like a rash or anything. It's just itch, dude. It's like the like the sensory neurons in my nose are fucked, I think is a problem. If you want to make guesses as to why that's the case, go ahead, but fucking don't talk about me behind my back. Get a little background noise because I don't have anything to say. But no, I'm boycotting YouTube, so, and I'm still itching my nose. Whoops. Forgot about my fishies. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna knock my fucking microphone over before the stream's done. So I dance in the club. I can't believe I'm just fishing this crap until level 200. That seems very counterproductive. You know what? I'm flying back down. I got my... it's so itchy and it doesn't go away unless I stop itching it, but I can't stop itching it. My nose is gonna be so red by the end of the stream, everybody is gonna think that I've been doing fucking cocaine all night. Yeah, I got like 20 skill points, which means I'm going back down. I was at Feather Moon Stronghold trying to fish earlier to get these bad boys so I could cook them up, and it was not working very well. The fish kept getting away, but my skill's higher now. I have a bunch of stuff. Dude, I might have to call this stream. My fucking nose is itchy. I've been up for over 24 hours. Nah, I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna do some cool stuff today. The longer I stay on stream, the longer there is a chance that something cool or funny might happen. And even if it only happens in a short amount of time, I can immortalize it by cutting a clip of it. So you never know. You gotta wait and see. You gotta stream for 9 hours straight or nothing. It's like not nearly as cold as I thought it would be today. It stormed last night. It stormed. And usually when it storms in like late October, it gets cold. Oh shit, it's Halloween. Happy Halloween. You fucking spooky ghosts. Fuck Halloween, dude. I'm not in the mood for it this year. I have nothing to do. I guess I could go to some like Halloween parties, but I'm getting too old for that shit, dude. Nah, it's not even that I'm getting too old for it. It's just that I'm starting to care less and less about what parties have to offer me. Because everybody knows my competitive drinking days are pretty much over. I really pushed the gas on that a little bit too hard, too fast. So it's like, now what am I going for if it's not to fucking drink everybody else under the table? What's the point? What's the point, dude? God, I wish I had something more than what I have right now. I might have to cut the stream. No, I said I would stream for 9 hours, and I'm gonna do it, even if I fall asleep. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to YouTube. I don't know how. No, I'm boycotting YouTube. I'm going off of YouTube. There's funny content in places other than YouTube, man. There's content in places other than YouTube. I don't want another single ad to play for the entirety of the rest of this stream. I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna fucking happen. But I need something to do / watch. I'm not gonna watch another streamer because that's kind of redundant. It's like I should be the one streaming. I should be the one creating it. Like watching other people while other people watch it. It's just too much. It's just exhausting. It's all exhausting. It's just everything. It's just exhausting. The weight of the world is just crushing me. It's crushing my shoulders. And everyone expects so much of me. Fuck, I got some really good, like, underground hip-hop stuff from, Dat Piff, but I know that some of it is copyrighted. I know a lot of it's copyrighted. And, Twitch is nuts with that shit, man. They'll sense it out with their little music algorithm robots. Stuff's falling, dude. Stuff's falling all over the place. Stuff's falling all over the place. I'm fucking falling all over the place. I can't even stand up straight. I'm hammered. I'm just kidding. I'm not hammered. I don't even want to be. Oh, God. I'm so tired and, like, on edge. Why would I want... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Excuse me. Where on earth is Darren Berg, escaped Ponzi schemer still at large? Yeah, see, I want to watch this. I'm watching this on stream.
Fellow brethren, I'm Chris, founder of thebeardclub.com. We've been growing so fast we had to start hiring clean shaven.
See, I can't. Oh, wait. I'm hot and rich. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone, bro. Alright, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna get the right media source. The right media source. Window capture. Ad source. Chrome. Call this Chrome. Where on earth is Darren Berg? Check that out, dude. I can fucking put that on. Look at that. So, oh, I can put this wherever on my stream. So we're gonna put it right there. And then we're gonna go theater mode. Look at that, dude. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We could like wait. I'm hot and rich. We need to figure out what's going on here with the money mirage. Alright, let's turn this on.
He's the mastermind of one of the biggest Ponzi schemes ever.
It's a little bit too quiet. I need to turn it up.
Ripped off more than $100 million. $100 mil to fund his lavish lifestyle.
100 mil, dude.
Fancy car, he dressed well. Waterfront mansion.
Whoops.
Corporate jets.
Now this
Corporate
wolf of
jets.
Washington is playing catch me if you can.
He looks like someone I know.
But this guy is no Leonardo DiCaprio.
He vanished within 7 days. and
Dude,
nobody knew where he went.
The only thing I can't stand about true crime is the dramatics, bro.
Is a mystery.
Where Ehrenberg is
Anything, just anything news related. I can't stand the how they dramatize it. I'll shut up now.
Darren Berg started his white-collar, black-tie life of crime in college as a frat boy at the Pi Kappa Alpha House,
Of course
also
he
known as
did.
Pikes at the University of Oregon.
First showed up in Eugene and joined the fraternity in the fall, and they immediately elected him treasurer.
Michael
I want to
Stone,
take one of these
former
videos and
alumni
like edit
voice
it,
to
like
the
make a
fraternity,
YouTube poop of it,
remembers the
basically.
smooth-talking Berg dazzled his fraternity
I should do that
brothers
more. I should
with his
stream myself
charisma and
editing a
business
video like
savvy.
that.
We
Show
viewed
people
him
the
as
techniques.
The boy wonder.
Because at just 20 years old, the ambitious entrepreneur already owned his own business, a charter bus company touting his own name, Darren Berg Tours.
And so they gave him 2 titles because of that.
Yes, the rest.
Why
of
wouldn't
the
you just
graduate
run a
chapter
bus company
elected him president of the fraternity at the
instead of a
same time
Ponzi
that he
scheme, you
continued to be
dumbass?
Treasurer of the fraternity.
But while his fraternity brothers were guzzling beer, Berg was busy funneling Pike House money into his own bank account.
So you get this call one day from
Oh
someone
my god, bro.
in-house
I still can't stop itching my fucking nose.
Assistant treasurer who called to say that all of their checks were bouncing and that there was no money in the bank account, and they didn't understand how that could be because everybody had just paid a full quarter of room and board.
Stone was concerned, so he stopped by the Pike House to inspect the bank records that Berg kept tucked away in his room. And sure enough, the balance was 0.
He came home at the time that I was looking at the financial records in his room, and he kind of went ballistic. And I said, I'm here
here to try to find out where all the money went, since everybody says they paid their house bills, but there's no money in the bank account and it's bouncing checks.
Turns out Berg was taking checks written to the fraternity, endorsing them with his tour company stamp, and depositing them straight into his charter bus account.
How much money are
That's
we
not a
talking
Ponzi, that's just stealing.
About 21,000 at the time.
Or whatever the legal term is for exactly what he
That's
did.
a lot of money to a lot of those kids.
It was. We ultimately got it all back. His bank, First Interstate Bank, took the hit for having dealt with a fraudulent depositor.
Stone called the cops and the DA about what he considered straight up.
If somebody could make my nose stop itching, I will.
And you won't believe why.
Darren's defense was that he
I'll
had
donate
spent all of this money
my kidney to
on
science.
behalf of the fraternity, and he was merely
Science probably doesn't want my kidneys, bro.
Lane County District Attorney and the Eugene Police Department felt that that was a good enough defense that they didn't.
Is this copyrighted? No, it's on fucking YouTube. There's no way.
Like the rent money he stole, he simply
I'm an idiot.
disappeared.
I'm a dumbass.
Well, he's living in this house, and everyone's looking at him like, "Where's our money? Did he leave?"
He was.
It's really hard to ask interesting questions about this situation. It's like, dude stole a bunch of money. Like,
Stone never saw the frat fraudster again, but he did
frat
finally get a
fraudster.
richly defensive earful.
How many weeks or months after until you received that very condescending letter from him?
Oh, that was the same week.
In a scathing letter, Berg writes, I have at no time ever embezzled any funds from the Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity. What an erroneous assumption. Unfortunately, I will be unable to participate in your Perry Mason game. If for some reason, however, you should have any questions, I suggest you direct them to my attorney. He's paid good money to answer stupid questions.
I wrote him a letter back saying I called your attorney and your attorney says he's never heard of you. So I'm still waiting. That was classic Darren. Puffing up,
classic Darren, dude.
coming up with
Of course.
this grandiose response and rebuttal that if you just peel back the veneer, there's nothing there.
Where did Darren Berg go? Nobody knew for sure until he resurfaced in Portland, Oregon and started up an advertising business, even bringing some of his former fraternity brothers on board.
Wait a minute. His
Oh, so
same
he started the
fraternity
Ponzi
brothers
scheme with the
stole
money that he
from.
stole. That's unreal, dude.
There was two
What a
members who worked
what a
for him.
douche,
He was
dude.
gonna
What a
convince them
what a
that
fucking
wasn't
chode.
his fault.
Yeah.
What a chode.
Berg's new business venture ended
Darren
up much
Berg,
like
what a
the
chode.
old one, a scam. This time, the U.S. attorney indicted him on bank fraud charges, accusing Berg of stealing $19,000 from a Portland bank in a check-kiting scheme, where an individual
How do you-
writes
dude,
that check on one account
I've done
and
some
then covers it
really
by
bad
writing a
shit in my
second
life,
check
dude,
from
but like
another account.
I don't understand how you
Berg
can
pleaded guilty.
keep a
But
clean
ultimately
conscience
dodged a
for
bullet.
long enough to
The
steal
talking
that
about
much money from like
cooperated with cops, gave them
serious
money back,
organizations.
and convinced authorities to let him off the
I
hook.
don't know. I'm
Ended up
nuts,
making
I guess.
some
Maybe I'm an idiot.
arrangements where he paid restitution and left town.
Maybe I should get better at
As far as
stealing
the
from banks.
fraternity brothers lost the money that they had loaned him in that business.
From there, Berg takes
Yeah, see,
his
all the fish
sketchy
get away
show
here.
on the road again, heading to Seattle, where in this gleaming
Give me some
glass
skill
tower,
ups.
he launches yet another new business venture.
Darren Bird's mortgage company, Meridian Funds, was set up to collect money from investors and invest that money into mortgages.
But wait for it,
Instead of using the money to buy mortgages and invest, he was living lavishly off the money, and he was placating his investors who were getting monthly dividend payments by attracting new investors.
that is the textbook definition of a Ponzi scheme. Darren Berg became
Okay.
a master at the game.
He's
of
running a
attraction,
Ponzi scheme. I stand corrected.
as he gives a slick sales pitch to hook
At least he's not the leader of Verb/Vima. Maybe he is. Rack him.
Darren Bird was very.
If you know what I'm talking about, I feel sorry for you.
Also, always thought he was the smartest guy in the room.
Yeah, he looks
But
like a
is he
fucking
smart enough
chode.
to outsmart the feds?
He always thought he could stay one step ahead of everybody.
The answer is yes, and you won't believe.
Don't give me a fucking ad, dude. You just ruined my good mood. But is he smart enough to defeat the feds? The answer is yes.
Darren Berg offers his clients big returns on real estate investments, but he's actually running a multi-million-dollar scam.
He really used the trappings of wealth as a big center to his investors.
In addition to using his clients' cash to fund the high life, he also used it to launch a lifelong obsession dating back to his college days at the University of Oregon.
Darren Berg was fascinated with buses. His grandfather had been a bus driver, and he heard stories about, his grandfather driving a bus and traveling around, and that really appealed to him. And it stuck with him as an adult.
Yeah, why couldn't you just like be
So
normal
Berg
and like
cooked up the idea to
start a
launch
family
luxury
business,
motor coach company
like with
a
buses
series of
and not
catering to high-end clientele.
Ponzi scheme.
They were leased out to sports teams, to politicians. The governor of Washington was running for re-election, and
Like,
he
dude,
started one of his
hold on.
buses.
When I think about like committing fraud and scams and robbing and stealing, it's because I'm like dead broke and starving and I have nothing to lose. Like, I feel like people who do this, who have shit going for them, something has to be so wrong, like, with you. And I don't even necessarily mean that as like an insult. I just mean like something has to be seriously wrong for you to want to do that. Like, the only time I ever consider stuff like that is when I literally have absolutely nothing to lose, and I don't think I'm ever gonna go back to that. So it's like, I mean, that's, nobody should assume that, but my point is like, I just, what a chode, what an idiot.
Buses for his campaign.
Like always, Berg was able to get away with his high-flying business schemes because his sleek salesmanship lured fresh blood into his web of lies.
Yeah, dude, the people who run these fucking MLM cults and shit. What? Oh, that's sick. You can get winter squid here, bro. That's so important, I think. Grilled squid is like, yeah, look at that. Look at that auction price. But for some reason, TSM isn't updating. But anyways, I forget what I was saying. Again, this guy just. Oh yeah. Like all the I went to the reason I brought up Verve and Vima is I went to one of those meetings and like I literally almost got brainwashed for a second. Like the person who is like so wary of and against cults and stuff and like super interested in like helping people like stay away from them and stuff. Like I literally was almost fucking brainwashed for like 3 seconds. Like this dude, he was like a fucking Ken doll, just designed to make people want to join whatever the fuck he's doing, whether it's jumping off of a cliff or, drinking a bunch of cyanide. Like, it was unbelievable. Like, the people who lead these things, they all have that same weird charisma, that like nasty. It's like if you can see through it, you see it's like nasty because it's like too much charisma. David Miscavige is a perfect example. I think it's really funny that I'm watching this on YouTube because I'm logged in as one of my YouTube alts whose name is David Miscavige. I applied to a job once as a medical scribe, and I gave the email to this alt as my email, and I forgot. So for the whole like training process of the job, which I ended up quitting because it was really shit pay for like they expected you to work off the clock, which like I would do that if I was a doctor. I would not do that if I was a medical scribe. But my point is that me and my like the person who was training me, who was gonna end up being my boss and shit, we were going back and forth in email, and I never noticed that I was David Miscavige the whole time. And I mean, I'm not sure if she knows who David Miscavige is because she probably would have confronted me about it. Or maybe it scared her off. Oh, dude, give me a golden pearl. Give me a golden pearl, bro. Or give me some zesty clam meat. Did the bobber just go? I love how I have it paused on this, dude. I want to set that as my, you know what? I'm screenshotting that. And I want to set that as my wallpaper really bad. I'm hot and I'm rich.
But also, like always, the Golden Boy ran off with the gold when his bus company went south.
The key.
Dude, this is
to
like
the Ponzi scheme
Chris
was always
Hansen
having
level
fresh investors,
writing.
bringing in
It is
cash.
true crime.
Early on, some of
Do
these
they
folks
all
were
are
actually
all the
legitimate
do all the
investors
writers write
early
like
on.
that?
The Ponzi scheme
For
became
true
more
crime?
prevalent, and he became deeper and deeper in debt.
And right when the king of investor scams,
Why are all my fish
Bernie
getting wet?
Madoff, fell from his fraudulent throne, so did Darren Berg. His elaborate house of cards came crashing down.
That just was the beginning of the end for Darren.
He was arrested for embezzling and stashing millions of dollars in exotic offshore accounts.
When people started hearing about Ponzi schemes and a worry about a crumbling housing market, they approached him.
Yeah, dude,
about,
you do that like
investment
financial
banks,
fraud
and
and stuff.
Darren
You do
didn't
that
have
shit,
the
you get
money
caught,
to
you're
pay them
done.
back,
You're
so that set off a
you're
bad
screwed.
trend.
Like you have to go to
For
prison.
years, Darren Berg
with,
had
like-
lived a sweet life. Now, the
like,
51-year-old
people that,
is about to get his just desserts.
Like aren't in prison for the same reason. Like you have to learn how to survive in a prison culture that like has nothing to do with your
So
crimes.
what did Darren do? He filed for
Fucking-
bankruptcy and brokered a deal to help the bankers
You lose
unravel
everything,
his
dude.
crimes. Or so they
Imagine
thought.
being that fucking
The
stupid,
authorities
bro.
allowed Darren Berg
Just to start a Ponzi
participate
scheme?
with investigators.
How much of a
The
chode do you
rationale
have to
was
truly
that
be?
it's a very complicated scheme.
Big one, if you
lots
ask
of
me.
accounts, lots of paperwork.
I got chills,
and
bro.
who better than Darren Berg to help them decipher it?
But it was all smoke and mirrors.
Darren presented himself as
Give me some
someone who
puns,
would
bro.
cooperate. So he was
Skillet,
allowed
what?
to
Oh.
move from Seattle to take a consulting job
Gotta put
in
my
California.
It wasn't
baubles.
long before the feds discovered,
My
like
baubles.
so many other people in Berg's life,
Alright, let's pay attention
they
to this video
too
and see
were
what's
being
going on.
played. Darren was plotting his great escape by stashing money in secret bank accounts in Belize.
He always thought he could stay one step ahead of everybody, ahead of his investors, ahead of
This is such a
bankruptcy court, ahead of the FBI.
just like a lightweight
He just
video.
had this confidence that he could beat it, basically. Beat the rat.
But finally, Berg's
How many
time
times are they
had
gonna show
run
this
out.
mugshot?
Darren Berg was charged with.
Should I change that to my
orchestrating,
profile picture on
Washington
Facebook?
State's largest Ponzi
Should I
scheme.
make a Darren Berg?
Berg pleaded guilty and was
Facebook
sentenced to 18 years in the federal pen.
Do I
for
get in trouble for
fleecing
that?
Over 800 investors, many of them elderly, out of $140
Yeah, fuck that,
million
man.
in a con he ran over a decade.
This is what
He did stand before the federal
ad
judge and
execs
say
are
that
like,
he did
man.
these
They just steal
crimes
from people.
intentionally.
They just scam people and steal from
Didn't
people.
apologize.
Like
Darren Berg
people who run advertisements the way that advertisements are starting to be run on the internet, like they are the equivalent of those like computer virus scams that like are basically designed to get credit card information from the elderly because they don't understand the difference between like a real computer virus and a computer virus that's trying to not and something that's trying to convince you that you have a computer, blah 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 blah. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. It's the same thing, dude. It's just these people are the same exact, like these people, ad execs. It's all the same fucking thing. I'm telling you, it's all connected. It's all just run by the same shitwads. It's all. You can tell by the hand movements that it's real. Can you feel the energy behind like what I'm saying because of the way that my fingers, move the energy and the ether around me? No? Okay. All these people are the same, man. I'm telling you, they're all chodes.
Berg was not a person to apologize.
Berg spent the next 6
It's
years
like they need the
doing
power
time
or
at
something.
various minimum
It's gross.
security
It's
federal
scary,
prisons
too.
in California.
He's not considered dangerous.
He may
he
not
is
be
dangerous, I'm telling you.
but he is cunning. It was at the Atwater satellite
He's not
work
dangerous,
camp
he's
where he
stole
performed his ultimate
tons of
magic
money.
trick. He disappeared.
Darren
Yeah,
Berg
of
was
course he
only
did.
housed at the Atwater Penitentiary minimum security facility for about a year. But it was enough time for him to realize the only obstacle standing between him and freedom was a fence similar to this.
And just beyond the fence, an airport where U.S. Marshals say it's likely Berg hopped a private jet and began his new life as an international fugitive.
That's nuts, man.
Penitentiary, it's in an open field, so there's different means.
He probably wanted to escape so bad that his like hamster brain just fucking
So how is it
figured it
possible
out,
that
figured
Berg
out a
could
way.
simply stroll out of a federal prison?
It's definitely difficult to escape. You know, they do the counts. You know, everybody is watched over.
Probably just money,
but
dude. He's
it's
fucking
still
rich, man.
Possible, obviously.
Right?
When you showed up, were you looking in all these farmlands in the
Money
airport?
gets you anything,
Were
bro.
you searching for him literally on
Everybody
foot?
knows that.
When the team showed up to do their initial investigation, the investigators.
Come on, give me a fish, bro, please. I'm about to put a.
For now, Darren Berg's whereabouts are anybody's guess.
Do you think he's in this country? Where do you think he went?
I have little doubt that he probably is someplace where it's warm and doesn't have an extradition treaty to the United States. There's a number of those places in the Caribbean. They only exist to hide money.
Where Darren Berg is right now is anybody's guess. I wouldn't be surprised if he was in Canada, Mexico, Central America. Nothing about where he is right now would surprise me.
My inventory's getting full, man. I gotta
55. His mug
send some
is
mail or something
plastered
soon.
on wanted posters
I'm
all
getting
over.
some good
Hits
stuff here, bro.
poured
I'm a
in from
happy
around
man.
the country.
I'm a happy boy.
But as of
I'm a
now,
boy man, so I'm a
master
happy man.
manipulator is still on the lam. Obviously,
Show me the
one
mugshot
of his
again.
Best schemes yet.
He's
Show me the.
intelligent and.
Alright, I need to stop hitting this fucking thing with my fucking desk.
Millions of dollars from hundreds of people. There's no stopping to what he's capable of.
Alright, there's probably a. There's our boy Chris. He looks like Todd from Breaking Bad in this still. No, I'm pretty sure there's a limit to what this guy's fucking capable of. I mean, that's not true. He's fucking charismatic people with a lot of money are pretty much, bar none, dangerous. Even if they're very good people, it's just dangerous. It's scary, man. That's why I keep less than $2 on me at all times, usually in coins.
5 years and $250,000 fine. If you have any information on where Berg might be, you're asked to contact the U.S. Marshals at 1-800-336.
They still don't know where the dude is. Let's look at the comments. Let's see what's good in the comments.
Fellow brethren, I'm
Nope,
Chris,
nope,
founder of
nope,
thebearclub.com.
nope,
We've been
nope,
growing so
nope.
fast.
I can't believe I'm broadcasting it on my stream, dude. Oh, we got fish. My fish got away. Let's see what these comments say. Hopefully nothing too offensive. So watching this episode, reading comments, and laughing his ass off while using McDonald's free Wi-Fi to avoid tracking. Can you use McDonald's free Wi-Fi to avoid tracking? I think the FBI's got probably something going on that could help them figure that shit out. Yeah, of course he is. Why is there so much support for this chode? He ran a Ponzi scheme, bro. Takashi69 knows where Darren Berg is. So he did just bribe the guards. Wow, that's embarrassing for the prison. Yeah, this dude finessed the whole system like a douchebag. That's my favorite comment. That's finally someone shits on this chode. Playing pool in my basement. Alright. What else we got? Chirac and Nigeria's oil pirates. Seems like a pretty crazy thing. It might be a little bit too heavy. I'm trying to have like a nice... Shut up. I'm trying to have like a nice... trying to have a nice chill stream.
Don't nobody want to talk no more. It's so easy to get a gun out here. Everybody ready to shoot it out.
This week on Vice, gangs and gun violence have turned Chicago into a war zone.
We use the handguns in Chicago, we get up on you, baby. That's why we call this Chirac.
Then we hunt oil pirates in Nigeria.
So right behind me are
What is the connection?
illegal
I don't...
oil
Hold on.
refineries.
What? Who are these?
The world is changing. Now no one knows where it's going.
Jesus, this is too heavy, man.
We'll be there, uncovering the...
Yeah, there's way too much fucking shit going on in that. There's way too much to think about and stuff. Let's do some, let's find some, The Psychology of an Incel. Let's watch that. Actually, I think I watched that. I think I listened to that. That's the guy who did the car thing, right? The piece of shit who fucking drove a car. When Kevin Gates keeps interrupting you in the studio. Alright, we'll get...
in the building, you know, what up? You know, say, though, you gonna go first? Yeah, I'm gonna go first. Hold up. Been out trying to since 3 o'clock a.m. I used to trap. I used to really get out the mud. Yeah. I said I won't go first. Oh, my bad, though.
Is this really what Kevin Gates is like? Where are they getting this from? He's laughing.
My heart colder than Chicago. These niggas I've been running with. Pressure hit they crumbling. I'm gonna go first. You told me you gonna go second. Man, don't trick it.
He's trying so hard not to laugh. That's what makes it so funny.
Pouring up some of the paint, nigga. You already know how we get down. Street nigga, really been to jail. Really been to hell. Stomach hurt, get it out the mud. Bro, man, just what, man, you told me I could go first, man. Man, big brother, you hear me? With all due respect, man, don't touch you. You hear me? I'm just saying, no, you told me I could go first, man. I paid all this money for a feature. I could at least get my verse in, son. Man, I don't like your tone, you hear me?
This is the funniest video I've ever seen, bro.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Yeah, let me get my money back, bro. For real, cause I ain't tripping on my. You know I'm a big gangster. You know I'm a big general. You know that's typical. You know, get it in blood. You know, retarded. That's cool blooded, son. And I fuck with you, man. That's cool, man. Right up.
Wait.
That good Gregory, my bad.
Oh, hold up.
Chicago. Niggas I've been running. We out here getting out the mud, nigga. We don't come to play no game. My heart colder than Chicago. These niggas I've been running with. Pressure hit they crumbling. I'm gonna go first. You told me you gonna go second. Man, don't trick it. Here, man, you know, full of it.
I can't with him, but he's trying so hard not to laugh. That's the best part.
Street nigga, really been to jail. Really been to hell. Stomach hurt, get it out the mud. Bro, man, man, you told me I could go first, man. Man, big brother, you hear me? With all due respect, man, don't touch me. You hear me? I'm just saying, no, you told me I could go first, man. I'll pay all this money for a feature. I could at least get my verse in. Man, I don't like your tone, man. I don't like your tone, straight up. I'm gonna tell you like this. Yeah, let me get my money back.
I'm fucking crying, bro.
I ain't tripping on my. You know I'm a big gangster. You know.
Really been to hell.
You know, that's typical. You know.
That made my fucking morning, bro. That was really funny. The worst backfires in battle rap.
Yo.
You make me mad.
say, oh, my mama behind everything, but you got everything a nigga who come from nothing never had. You got a mama and a dad. You're privileged, but you're too ignorant to admit it. Holla, 75% of black fathers don't even visit. I've been in your crib many times. That shit roses and bubbles. I watched your mama hug you, but your father doesn't love you. But your father doesn't love you. But your father doesn't love you because he let you be a sucker. When a father loves his son and the son means the world to the father, son get to going down that road, you grab him up by that collar like, listen, your name's Gerald. Let's chill with all this holler. You an athlete with no rap sheet. You ain't never clip rounds or bust a zip down. Ho, sit down. You ain't never... Shut up. You ain't never been in the dope house when the dope fiends smoke up. See that thick cloud, smell that aroma, and almost throw up. You ain't never had to hustle. You ain't never had to hustle. Get a pack and swear it came from the border. That shit don't lock up. You hit the block up and still get it off to the snorters. See, I worked all my life so that life you never would see. So when you claim you from the hood, that's disrespectful to me. I married your mama as a chess move.
I love battle
rap.
rap.
Stepped to by some step dude. Yes, fool.
But how's it? I want to know how it's gonna backfire. I don't understand. This guy's going off.
I kept you in the best shoes, put you in the best schools. Stop telling people that the mob is your crew. Cause when the mob fuck niggas up, them niggas that they fuck up, they only know you. So niggas stop getting on camera saying you popping them guns. Hey, Big Gerald. Yes, sir. That's the way you talk to your son.
Damn. How does it backfire on him though? It's too loud. How does it what?
Stop. This shit is set.
Does he mean backfire by like? Does he mean like the opposing rapper like busting back at one of the others' rounds? Like, I don't understand. But anyways.
Long way. I was always smart. I never really had poor grades, but I had 11 suspensions in the 4th grade. All because that bitch, Miss Rao, she never talked to me the wrong way. I mean, I was like, yo, Ma, the teacher called me a wetback. My mom turned around like, what? That bitch said that? I said, yeah. She said, you punched that bitch in the face when you go to school the next day. I was shocked myself. But see, now it all makes sense. My dad had just died. I was not myself. Long story short, since that day, I had to learn how to pop myself. Horse. Nigga.
He said pause.
Long story short, no.
That's funny. That one backfired.
Now, so I will watch what you say, buddy. The way I put Disaster's head on a stake prayer is stapling. And you keep on.
Oh no. In my mind, you can't beat Disaster. Diz is the best. Besides, I mean, Daylight's probably my favorite battle rapper. Not to be like cliche or anything, but I fucking love Disaster. Like in my mind, you can't beat him.
On trying to call me a fake gangster, but that's a massive misconception. Really, you're the fake gangster, just trying to add to the. Alright, listen, you're the fake gangster, just trying to add. What's up, homie? What's up, homie?
Shit. Disaster's crazy, bro. I want to see him. Bro, that was nuts. I don't know if I can watch that again. That was so tense. Arcane, I've never even heard of him.
Now, so I will watch what you say, buddy. The way I put Disaster's head on a stake prayer is stapling. And you keep on trying to call me a fake gangster, but that's a massive misconception. Really, you're the fake gangster, just trying to add to the. Alright, listen, you're the fake gangster, just trying to add. What's up, homie? What's up, homie? What's up, homie? What's up, nigga?
People get fucking shot over that shit, bro. Oh my god. I love you, Anderson .Paak, but I'm not gonna listen to your stupid ad, bro. Now I'm not gonna listen to the song, because you pissed me off about it. Alright, what's this?
Any relevance. You fucking waste of life. I should punch you in your fucking face right now. Don't dare me to. I will. Don't dare me to, yeah. And there it is.
Disaster's nuts, dude. He just always wins in my eyes. It's nuts. I'm surprised I didn't knock him out, bro. That was a hard punch. The cameramen are like, oh my god. Mom! I wish these fish would stop getting away. Oh my god, bro. Why would you dare someone to punch you in the face is all I'm asking. That's the stupidest dare.
You said since me and Hitman battle, we want some fake ass rappers. That's how I know you ain't from the hood. Cause when you in the hood, you throw hands with your nigga and then you shake hands after. You let a nigga tell you I was soft and you believed it yourself? Well, how about fuck the rest of my second round, Rex? We can square off right now, Rex, and bitch nigga, you can see for yourself. It's too easy to break him down. URL spoils me, nigga.
This guy who made the video coming in with the opinions. Why did he put his hands on his head?
Round, Rex. We can square off right now, Rex, and bitch nigga, you can see for yourself.
He's like an angry mob.
It's too easy to break him down. URL spoils me, nigga.
Oh, that caption kills me. Oh, fuck, I'm wasting all my stuff.
Ayo, fuck Murder Moose. Fuck T-Rex. Stop it, never, see? Got him. Just cause y'all don't see me with my niggas, that don't mean we don't rock together. I mean, it's NWX, but I'ma be a dot forever.
I'm a little confused. I can't hear this either.
Are you dot mob? No. No.
I get it now.
People arguing saying Sean's still dot mob, is that another? No. You're not dot mob? No. Alright. When did you make up in your mind that you're not dot mob?
Oh, if these fish could stop getting away, that'd be great.
Yo, niggas gave me the boot for not doing this, man. I guess, but not saying that mom. I'm blood, dude. You see me everywhere going black, 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 black. No.
So do you feel like them kicking you out? First of all, let's give people a little bit of the backstory. Rex did a block. It said.
Give me a golden pearl, bro.
He said you said you was
For
still
sure.
So at that
Give
point
me
you
one.
felt like
For
it was
sure.
all good still.
Give me one for sure.
Alright.
Nice, we're
I
getting
said-
stuff. Give me a.
Fuck Murder Move. Fuck T-Rex. He said, oh, stop it, never. It's cause you don't see me with my bros, that don't mean we don't rock together. It's NWX, but I'ma be a dot forever. And then they call some shit like our 3 beams, you can see these dots together, whatever.
So
I knew this was coming. I said that way before it was in question.
But that's wild, cause you say you're gonna be a dot forever. So
And
you
I'm
think-
not, right? I look like the lion.
They like you lied. Hey yo, so real talk though.
That
But
shit is
has
crazy.
it ever been when Mook went to the radio station? All right, so boom, Rex did the interview. He said you say he's gonna be a dot forever.
Right.
But he said he's still moving from.
I'm getting tired, man. I need fans to keep me awake.
You did an interview after that. He said, yo, I'm dot mom forever.
Right.
Can I ask
one quick?
Cause it's crazy.
Can you show me where though?
Oh,
Do
some
you
threats.
love boating? Do you want to have
No.
some boating experience? You
What
need to
the
check
fuck?
out Freedom Boat Club.
Have I been talking about boats?
It's off his chest. Bow. Threw up the first round. They couldn't get it off his chest. The cops said whoever did it must have had something to get off his chest. But the bullet was so big, they couldn't get it off his chest. I'll lift this. Yo, Sirius Jones, you fucking up a bad rhyme. Nigga, stop talking without rap. You saw what happened last time.
What happened?
Shit like that, shit like that.
Don't do it.
Come on, bro. Give me a fish.
Now, as I was saying. Now, as I was saying.
It's way too loud.
Now, as I was saying.
Someone gets slapped. Is it wrong that I'm watching this and only getting excited about the fights? Look at how surprised he looks that he just got slapped, bro. I'm a little confused though. Like, why is he pretending to be some Jesus? Oh, he's literally redoing. That's funny. That's funny. That would be really funny to see live. Yeah, I mean, he's pointing a gun at him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, shout out Bullets and Slim Jesus. Man, you know what? You know what? They done ruined the viral moment because he got a virus. I didn't ruin it. I'm chilling. Yo, you know what? You could have hit my hand anyway. Yo, gun out of my hand. Yo. All right, whatever. That's it. Yo, you should have worn. Yo, we gonna just end this. We gonna end this, bro. Yo, we gonna.
Man, fuck it. Jersey. He tried to rebuttal this. He really did. And then they I don't understand, bro. Some battles are just like too much. Too much ridiculousness for me, bro. Why you slapped the Canadian bacon? Dude, this guy is funny. Should I subscribe to this guy? Sanhee G? Fuck, he's funny as shit, bro. It's good content. This is like quality content, man. I've never, like, it's been a long time since I've felt like anything that I fucking watch on YouTube is worth sharing to the world. And I feel like this is obscure enough. I mean, battle rap's not obscure, but just this specific bit. Like, this is obscure enough. And, damn, 500K? It's still obscure enough. Like, none of my close friends, like, even fucking can comprehend that battle rap, like, used to be how you finessed your way into the music industry or the rap industry. Like, you had to battle. And there's, like, most of my close friends, even ones that listen to rap, like, they don't understand that, which it's a little bit ridiculous, dude. You gotta pay homage to the roots. It's not even the point I was trying to make. The fucking point I was trying to make is, like, nothing has felt entertaining enough to share on stream in a while, except for this is. Maybe I just have a good attitude about it. You ain't even catch that.
What I gotta do to prove I'm a young OG? I can freestyle an OG like, fuck, if I'm vexed, bullets are rain from umbrella. You ain't even catch that. Bullets are rain from Beretta.
Hold on, I just fucked everything up. Did I get a fish? Did you get a fishy?
Alright. You say, nigga, this the PG shot, this is it. I say, who I got? You say, I hung the phone up, click. Start writing about how your pussy stink, and you a stop.
Gives J Murder that mute spitter treatment.
Bars. Cause he done got under my skin. I ain't fuck with you now and I ain't fuck with you then. I put a smoking barrel under your chin. Bullets flying faster than the speed of light. Now can you run with the wind?
8:01 p.m.
I said bullets flying faster than the speed of light. Now can you run with the wind?
12 o'clock midnight.
It's the mute spitter treatment, dude. Oh no. He was killing it too. Give me a pearl instead of clam meat.
3:28 a.m.
Oh no. Oh, give me the squid, bro. Look at that. Look at the value of that. Oh no. Oh no.
Hey yo, bullets running faster than the speed of light. Now can you run with the wind?
This is what happens when you write everything and can't freestyle. I suffer from the same issue. I would choke like this if I forgot my lines. I can admit it. They're being so respectful though. He's not even taunting him or anything. Like,
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting, and they had to hire a new one.
oh no, dude! If I lost it like that, I'd be done. I would not be able to remember. Once it's over for me.
Fuck! 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Sanhee G is killing it with the edits, bro. That was a high quality video, man. That was well done. I enjoyed watching that. And it's very fucking rare I enjoy watching a 17-minute video. I really want to subscribe to Sanhee G, but at the same time, this isn't even my main account. I'll remember him, bro. I'll remember him. Shit's probably gonna show up in my recommended all the time. 10 things not to do on a Tinder date. That's Payo. Anybody that uses Twitch has already seen that video. Let's see what we got. Sam Hyde video. I don't want to watch true crime. That's depressing. I've seen this. White boy drops unbelievable freestyle rap. I've seen this in my recommended, and I feel like it's like some sort of pandering. Who cares if he's a white boy? Like, what? Like, I don't know. That's just weird. Like, something's fishy about this video. So I don't like it, and I feel like there's some weird brainwashing going on in this video. And I guarantee it's cringy as fuck, whatever it is. I've seen this video. This is a fucking drunk police officer. Freaks out. It's really hard to watch. Super cringy. I don't give a fuck about what Ben Shapiro has to say about anything. I think if you're going to be involved in politics, you shouldn't act like you're hot shit so often. I think that Ben Shapiro has a personal agenda besides whatever he says he stands for. I really don't want to watch Aaron Carter on No Jumper because I saw like 5 minutes of that interview and I just didn't really have any emotional investment in it.
That nigga Fulio, I will beat your ass with my hand. I said,
This is a video of Clock 9 dissing people. I don't really feel like watching that. Sounds like some bad vibes for the time being. Maybe I'll watch that on my own time. Kodak Black funniest moments, dude. No, the algorithm isn't doing it for me right now. We need to get some new. Like, there's more Kevin Gates videos. Perfect. Perfect.
I got keys. Say, bro, you got driver's license?
Hell yeah, I got driver's license.
Can I see him?
Hell no, you can't see them.
Man, first of all, you was late. You know, I'm already.
I think maybe I just liked the I should give it more time because there's probably a punchline or something, but I think I just liked the one where he kept interrupting the dude. What did he say about, like, he rhymed something with, like, bro, I'm watching it again. I'm fucking watching it again. I don't care. Did I like it? No, I forgot to. Fuck. Whatever. Maybe I shouldn't watch it again. It's a sign. I need to find something new. Or go to sleep. Oh, I've seen all these videos. Why is it trying to show me? I could put on like Netflix, but that's just, I mean, that's just too much, bro. First of all, that's like protected content. Second of all, I don't want to sit and watch Netflix on stream all day. I want to be able to provide something more interesting than that. Let's watch Zuckerberg get grilled by Congress.
Managing your Apple devices at...
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Alright, let's see Congress. Let's watch Congress grill Zuck. The big Zuck. My fish got away again.
Facebook on the financial services and housing sectors. Our sole witness is Facebook's chairman and CEO, Mark Zuckerberg. Facebook's plans to create a digital currency, Libra, and a digital wallet, Calibra, raised many concerns relating to privacy, trading risk, discrimination, opportunities for diverse-owned financial firms, national security, monetary policy, and the stability of the global financial system. Each month,
Why aren't they...
2.7 billion people...
Why are they singling out... I don't know anything about it, but why are they singling out Facebook's currency or out of it? It seems like they're just doing it because Facebook is like the biggest like front person for it. Like why go after Facebook for doing this shit now is all I'm trying to understand. I don't know the answer. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on here.
People use your products. That's over a third of the world's population. That's huge.
It's huge, bro.
That's so big that it's clear to me and to anyone who hears this list that perhaps you believe that you're above the law, and it appears that you are aggressively increasing the size of your company and are willing...
Alright. I mean, I'll say off top, like, dude, you can make a currency. You can fucking do that. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but at the same time, like, I need to know more about it.
Willing to step on or over anyone, including your competitors, women, people of color, your own users, and even our democracy to get what you want. All of these problems I've outlined, and given the company's size and reach, it should be clear why we have serious concerns about your plans to establish a global digital currency that would challenge the U.S. dollar. In fact...
Aren't people allowed to do that? Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't anybody in the fucking world allowed to do that? Like, I'm sorry, but if all you're working with is, like, you could potentially threaten the U.S. dollar, like, you're gonna have to go on more than that to convince me, bro. Someone who's been getting... Let's think of a tame word. Someone who's been getting screwed by the U.S. dollar for 23 years. You're gonna need to give me more than that, Miss Waters.
You have opened up a serious discussion.
I really don't know anything about this. I'm just giving my opinion off the top. I need to figure out more about what actually is going on before I can give my like real opinion, my bigger picture opinion
about whether Facebook should be broken up.
Thank you for the opportunity to testify today. As we sit here, there are more than 1 billion people around the world who don't have access to a bank account, but could through mobile phones if the right system existed. That includes more than 14 million people right here in the US. Being shut out of the financial system has real consequences for people's lives, and it's often the most disadvantaged people who pay the highest price. People pay far too high a cost and have to wait far too long to send money home to their families abroad. The current system is failing them. The financial industry is stagnant, and there is no digital financial architecture to support the innovation that we need. I believe that this problem can be solved, and Libra can help. The idea behind Libra is that sending money should be as easy and secure as sending a message. Libra will be a global payment system, fully backed by a reserve of cash and highly liquid assets. Now, I believe that this is something that needs to get built, but I get that I'm not the ideal messenger for this right now. We've faced a lot of issues over the past few years, and I'm sure there are a lot of people who wish it were anyone but
Fucking fish are
Facebook
gonna
who
keep
were
getting away
helping
because I
propose
used it.
this. I actually don't know if Libra is going to work, but I believe that it's important to try new things, and as long as you're doing so responsibly. This has been a challenging few years for Facebook. I recognize that we play an important role in society and have unique responsibilities because of that. And I feel blessed to be in a position where we can make a difference in people's lives. And for as long as I'm here, I'm committed to using our position to push for big ideas that I believe can help empower people.
Facebook changes the rules when it can benefit itself. Last year, Facebook banned all cryptocurrency ads on its platform because, and I quote, they are frequently associated with misleading or deceptive promotional practices, quote unquote.
That's pretty
Seems
true.
fair. Then earlier this year, Facebook rolled back the cryptocurrency ad ban, bought a blockchain company, and announced its own cryptocurrency. So tell us what changed. You changed your policy when it benefits you. You reinstated cryptocurrency ads because you had plans to start your own cryptocurrency. So
All right. Still, where I'm at is like, if I had my own service and people were trying to scam other people, which, like, tons of fucking crypto, tons of crypto organizations are doing that. If somebody was trying to run scams on my website, I would not support it. But if I had a better solution, if I had what I thought was a better solution to these shitty scams, and instead, like, I thought that I could create an asset that people could invest in that would help, like, help the world's economy, I would do that, bro. And I would not. That's just, this is the only fucking research I've done into this whole situation, okay? So please do not take my words at face value. These are just ideas that are floating around in my head as I hear these things. But we're gonna watch the whole thing because I feel like I have to watch the whole thing now.
this brings me back to your new policy on political speech. My question to you is, how does this new policy benefit you? Because it seems that a policy that allows politicians to lie, mislead, and deceive would also allow Facebook to sell more ads to those politicians, thus making your company more money.
Look, from a business perspective, the very small percent of our business that is made up of political ads does not come anywhere close to justifying the controversy that this incurs for our company. So this really is not about money. This is, on principle, I believe in giving people a voice. I believe that ads can be an important part of voice. I think especially in the political process for challenger candidates and
Ads
for
suck.
local candidates or advocacy
nasty
groups
and
whose
gross.
message might not otherwise be covered by the media. Having ads can be an important way to inject your message into the
Let me interrupt you for a minute. Are you telling me, I think as you said to me before, you plan on doing no fact checking on political ads?
Chairwoman, our policy is that we do not fact check politicians' speech, and the reason for that is that we believe that in a democracy, it is important that people can see for themselves what politicians are saying.
Why Switzerland for Libra? Why not the United States?
So the Libra Association is an independent association. We're trying to set up a global payment system. Switzerland is where a lot of the international organizations are. It also
Is there greater regulatory certainty in Switzerland than here in the United States for this type of technology?
I think Switzerland has certainly been forward-leaning on wanting to work through systems like this, but I don't want this to come across as if...
And the United States is not.
Well, Congressman, one of the things that I just want to be clear on is that the Independent Libra Association it's independent, we're a part of it, we helped stand it up, we don't control it. But I just want to make sure it's 100% clear to everyone today that my commitment running Facebook is that we're not going to launch anything that is a product or a part of this until we have full support from U.S. regulators.
You see Alipay and WeChat Pay working. Why not just do a Facebook version of Alipay in order to level this?
Part of the infrastructure that they're building on is a lot more modern than some of what we would have to build on here. As soon as we put forward the white paper around the Libra project, China immediately announced a public-private partnership working with companies like that to extend the work that they had already done with Alipay into a digital renminbi as part of the Belt and Road Initiative that they have. And they're planning on launching that in the next few months.
Will you commit to waiting until you get approval from every U.S. regulator that Libra affects before you'll support launching Libra? Yes or no?
Congresswoman, all of the regulators that have jurisdiction over a part of what we're doing, we are working with them and we'll seek approval from.
PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, Stripe, Bookings Holdings, eBay, and Mercado Pago, you've lost these stable partners, I would say, and I find it highly concerning. Very briefly, what do you make of these sudden departures from the association, and why do a number of these founding members have concerns that whether you're up to the task of meeting our money laundering and regulatory standards?
This project is too big for any one company to do on its own, which is why we set up this independent Libra association with a number of other companies and nonprofits. It's a very complex project, and as you say, it's risky.
Why have they departed?
I think you'd have to ask them specifically for.
Why do
you
think they dropped out?
I think because it's a risky project and that there's been a lot of scrutiny.
Yes, it's a risky project. 16.8 million, as confirmed by the Department of Justice, of the 18.4 million worldwide reports of child sexual abuse material are on Facebook. How much is this figure growing year after year? And
hold on, let me hear that statistic again. That's nuts. What? Where's that statistic coming? I'm gonna have to look that up, bro.
yes, it's a risky project. 16.8 million, as confirmed by the Department of Justice, of the 18.4 million worldwide reports of child sexual abuse material are on Facebook. How?
I mean, bro, what about the dark web? Like, how's that possible? How is that possible? That's nuts. I'm gonna save this. Fuck, dude. When I review this footage later, I hope that I remember to look more into that. That's nuts.
How much is this figure growing year after year? And if you enact end-to-end encryption, what will become of the children who will be harmed as a result that they're not reported?
Child exploitation.
That's a good question, but the end I think was poorly posed.
Is one of the most serious threats that we focus on.
What is Facebook doing? 16.8 of the 18.4 million.
Well, Congresswoman, the reason those reports come from Facebook, the reason why the vast majority come from Facebook is because I think we work harder than any other company to identify this behavior and report
what
it to
are you doing to shut this down?
What are you doing?
Peddle horrific illegal
content. Hold on. What are you doing? Besides pushing agendas that I'm not making assumptions, but what are you doing? I'm also not defending the Zuck. I'm just saying, what are you doing?
Content that exploits women and children. What are you doing, Mr. Zuckerberg, to shut this down?
Congresswoman, we build sophisticated systems to find this behavior.
16.8 million and growing? Of the 18.4 image?
What are you doing? Who are you? What do you know about the technology and algorithms that is used to like track predators and stuff? What do you do, bro?
Well, Congresswoman, I don't think Facebook is the only place on the internet where this behavior is happening. I think the fact that the vast majority of those reports come from us reflects the fact that we actually do a better job than everyone else of finding it and acting on it.
Why should we believe what you and Calibra are saying?
Yeah, I think maybe they're doing a little bit better than YouTube. I don't know.
about protecting customer privacy and financial data.
We certainly have work to do to build trust. I think that the settlement...
These are all just fucking vegetable opinions from someone who hasn't slept in like 36 hours. Or something like that. None of it's concrete, man. I hope nobody takes what I say the wrong way. I'm just figuring this out in my brain. This is like the first time I've actually engaged in any type of content that's like related to I haven't been able to stomach any like news articles about it or anything because I'm very disappointed with the state of journalism right now, which is also another thing that I don't want to get into. But
an order that we entered into with the FTC will help us set a new standard for our industry in terms of the rigor for the privacy program that we're building.
Mr. Zuckerberg, is Facebook able to assure us that it will support users' fair and open discussions and communications related to the risk as well as the benefits of vaccinations?
We do care deeply about giving people
Mr.
a
Posey
voice and
seems chill.
freedom of expression. Those are
Chairman
some of
Posey.
the founding values of the company. At the same time, we also hear consistently from our community that people want us to stop the spread of misinformation. So what we do is we try to focus on misinformation that has the potential to lead to physical harm or imminent harm. And that can include especially misleading health advice.
Are you 100% confident that vaccines pose no injury to any person on this planet?
Congressman, I don't think it would be possible for anyone to be 100% confident, but my understanding of the scientific consensus is that it is important that people get their vaccines.
Is Calibra Facebook?
Okay, Congressman, there are two organizations here. There's the Independent Libra Association.
He just explained this. This is the one problem with I'm not. Zuck's not off the hook, man. But that's the one thing I have with politicians, man. Like so many of them, fucking weighing in on stuff that they clearly do not understand. Like the last time that Mark did this, like I remember watching some of the clips from that whole debacle, and I remember like how many people spoke up that just clearly did not know anything about the technology that was being discussed and things. That's one major issue I have with like people in positions of power that don't understand the stuff that they're talking about changing the rules about. Like, it's ridiculous to me.
Yep, that's what I'm wanting to get to know.
Which is a nonprofit, so it's not a for-profit entity that there's ownership.
So how does the vote? Here's what I'm trying to get at. How does the voting go? Is it what David Marcus says? Is it what Facebook says? Or is it you can be overruled by others in the association?
That's correct. Right now, there are 21 companies and nonprofits. There are a lot more that want to join. Each company and nonprofit organization that's a member has one vote in electing the board. Right now, there are 5 board members.
Will you commit that Facebook will not censor any political ad placed on your platform or in support of President Donald Trump?
My commitment on this is that, or the principle at least here, is that we believe that people should be able to see for themselves what politicians are saying. And that doesn't just go for Trump, that goes for any of the candidates for any of our national offices. People need to be able to see for themselves and be able to make judgments on what the candidates are saying and their character.
Well, I applaud you for that. And I don't want you to be bullied by politicians to relinquish our treasured free speech under the First Amendment. Protect it.
As your code currently exists,
People who speak that passionately scare me.
can you transact anonymously
This is the kind of people who would like kill over something. I swear to God.
with Libra?
Certainly would be possible to build a system that would allow that. I think that there's a policy question
No offense to
about
Mr.
what the
Barr.
restrictions are that need to be placed on that.
Do you know who the firm
a sneeze coming and it got away. And now it's stuck in my nose. Just like earlier. Now I got 2 sneezes stuck in my nose.
That you employ for civil rights is?
Congressman, I don't.
How could you not know when you have employed the most historical, the largest civil rights firm to deal with issues that are major? And this is what's so frustrating to me. It's almost like you think this is a joke. When you have ruined the lives of many people, discriminated against them. Do you know what percentage of African Americans are on Facebook in comparison to majority folks? Do you know what the percentages are?
People using the Facebook?
Yes. Do you know what the percentages are for African Americans?
I don't, because we don't collect the races of people.
Well, it came out in a report and in the Pew Research Center that was sent to you. So maybe you just don't read a lot of things that deal with civil rights or African Americans. I have a lot of questions I'm going to send to you that I'm not going to be able to get through, and I would like an answer, because this is appalling and disgusting to me, and I yield back.
Whoa, don't get skip happy.
I totally feel where she was coming from. Where she is coming from. Just like, I feel like that's a weird time. Like, they're talking about like cybersecurity and shit. But then again, like, when are you gonna have a chance to get your fucking voice heard? Like, if you gotta say something, you gotta say it. Who am I to?
Before the invention of YouTube, I said laugh and grow strong, meaning happiness.
Just the timing, I guess. But also, this is chopped up, so maybe I'm just a fucking idiot.
I'm almost tempted to ask you, since you can't lie to Congress, when you were compared to Mr. Trump, did you take...
What's going on with this guy right here? What's he thinking about? He looks like a Bryan Cranston. He looks like Bryan Cranston mixed with somebody else. Patton Oswalt.
That as a compliment.
I don't fucking
know. Don't answer. It was a joke.
Wait, what was his joke?
You can't lie to Congress.
To me, and I yield back.
I'm almost tempted to ask you, since you can't lie to Congress, when you were compared to Mr. Trump, did you take that as a compliment? No, don't answer. It was a joke.
At the end of the day, who's going to be responsible?
Very productive.
If Uber fails?
Well, Congressman, I think
He was just trying to be friendly, maybe. I don't know. But it's fucking Congress, dude. Like, Jesus. Sometimes I mean, everybody's human, bro. Like, I remember the first couple jobs I got. I would like go to work and I would realize how like I thought like everybody who was adults, like they did everything perfectly and everything was like run smoothly and everything. I realized like all of the little shortcuts people take and like how nobody really knows what the fuck's going on like for your entire life. Like you just don't even know what's going on. And it's like realizing that when I got my first job, I was like, holy shit. Even these like full grown adults have no idea what's going on and they just finesse whatever they can. Like that, it's so weird to think that's how Congress works. That's how the Supreme Court works. Like it's scary, but I mean we're all human. What are we gonna do?
Point of the one-to-one reserve backing is to prevent the kind of leverage that you see in the traditional banking industry.
But it just wouldn't be possible when using a basket of currencies. And so I think the main question I really want to have answered is, if Libra fails, who's going to be responsible for that?
Well, Congressman, the Libra Association will have the reserve, but I understand that this is an important question, and this is one of the things that we'll be working with FSOC and other regulators to make sure that we have a solution that meets their standard.
You've mentioned you're not going to mix social and payment data, right? And I think that's important to keep that distinction. I'm a trust but verify kind of a person, so what regulatory oversight are you willing to sign up for to ensure that that's the case? Because I don't necessarily just trust you to do that.
Well, Congressman, my understanding is the FTC order that we just entered into means that we're going to have to certify that at each level of the company, every manager who's overseeing a team that involves people's personal data is going to have to certify on a quarterly basis that they're not.
I think I can't sneeze on stream. I think it's like a can't pee when people are watching type thing. Hold on, back that up. I think that's what it is. I think it's like, oh, get the fish. Got it. Beautiful. Yeah, I think I'm just nervous that I'm on stream.
Every manager who's overseeing a team that involves people's personal data is going to have to certify on a quarterly basis that they're not, that to the best of their knowledge, their team is upholding the privacy commitments that we've made.
But if somehow hackers find a way to hack the technology, who will be liable?
Congressman, I think that depends on where exactly the security vulnerability is. And if it's within our services, then I would assume that we will
I
be.
feel like they're only asking Mark Zuckerberg these questions because they're the only person. He's the only person that they could pin, like, even get into a fucking room to talk to them about it. Like, they don't even know who the creator of Bitcoin is. He's the only. He's just being used as like their only way into it. Like, I don't know. That's what it seems like to me. It's like, who the fuck else are they get? Creator of what cryptocurrency are they gonna? Were they gonna get Justin Sun to come talk about Tron to Congress?
Liable.
Probably
If
not.
it's in another part
Internet
of the
4.0.
Independent Libra Association, then it might be someone else. But this is going to be something that I would imagine the regulators will review. This would create either financial stability or other types of concerns that we've talked about today.
Mr. Zuckerberg, as you know, Facebook can be sometimes an unkind place, both toward my personal appearance and today apparently toward your haircut. But I just, as a mother of a teenage boy, I just want to say thanks for modeling the shortcut. You've got about 15,000 contractors watching murders, stabbings, suicides, other gruesome, disgusting videos for content moderation, correct?
Yes, I believe that's correct.
You pay many of those workers under $30,000 a year, and you've cut them off from mental health care when they leave the company, even if they have PTSD because of their work for your company. Is that correct?
Congresswoman, my understanding is we pay everyone, including the contractors associated with the company, at least a $15 minimum wage. In markets and cities where there's a high cost of living, that's a $20 minimum wage. We go out of our way to
Thank you.
offer
I take your word at the wage. Reclaiming my time.
I know that there's multiple ways that you're able to collect data for individuals. So I'm asking you, for those folks who don't have a Facebook account, what are you doing to help them place limits on the information that your company has about them?
Congresswoman, my understanding is not that we build profiles for people who are not on our service.
I mean, that's what it used to do. That's what Facebook started as, right?
There may be signals that apps and other things send us that might include people who aren't in our community, but I don't think we include those in any kind of understanding of who a person is if the person isn't on our services.
So I appreciate that. What actions do you know specifically are being taken, or are you willing to take to ensure that people who don't have a Facebook account have that power to limit the data that your company's collecting?
Congresswoman, what I'm trying to communicate is that I believe that that's the case.
Do you believe in what you were building?
Congresswoman, yes.
So yes or no? Would you leave behind your...
Please tell me this guy's trying not to laugh right here. No, I mean no disrespect to anyone. That's just... I hate when I laugh at something and it seems like I'm being disrespectful, man. That was just... his answer, bro.
Woman, what I'm trying to communicate
I missed
is
my
that
fish.
I believe that that's the case.
Do you believe in what you were building?
Congresswoman, yes.
So yes or no? Would you leave behind your children's inheritance in Libra?
Congresswoman.
Do you believe in what you're building?
Yes, I do. And it's,
would you leave behind your children's inheritance in Libra? I think it's a fair question because...
Yeah, but let him answer it, bro. You think you're being all slick and he hasn't answered the question yet. Come on.
I think it's...
You've proven that we cannot trust you with our emails, with our
I don't like
phone
this
numbers.
lady's politics, bro. See, I don't like when people do this. I don't like when they slam someone to the point where, like, her narrative is she's getting across a narrative right now without even, he hasn't even been allowed to answer the question yet, regardless of who he is, regardless of who she is. It's just, I don't like that type of politics, man. Fucking, I especially don't like it when that shit gets, when those, like, techniques get used in law enforcement, man. It happens all the fucking time. I don't like it. I think it's dirty.
So why should we trust you with our hard-earned money?
Congresswoman,
Reclaiming my time. If you can't answer yes or no, would you leave behind your children's inheritance in Libra?
Congresswoman, I would, because it'll be backed one-to-one by other...
All right, moving on. I'm running out of time here.
Mr. Zuckerberg.
Yeah, like, yeah. Dude, she, like, didn't get, like, she just pushes him along when he, that was stupid. I got nothing against her. I forget her name, but I got nothing against her at all. But I think those were some shitty politics that I didn't like. She's probably a great person. I would love to hang out with her. I need more friends. Somebody tell me how to make friends with a congressperson.
What year and month did you personally first become aware of Cambridge Analytica?
I'm not sure of the exact...
I don't like smug politicians. I don't like smug politicians, and I don't like smug law enforcement officers. Do your fucking job, bro. You can be as smug as you want off duty, but, like, when you're on the clock, I just feel like there's no need for that shit. It's indicative of, like, a bigger personal agenda, and I think it's a bad look on any politician or any law enforcement officer. Don't be smug, bro. Come on, bro. Just do your job. I'm doing mine right now. I'm doing my job. Am I acting smug? Am I acting smug? Chat, would you leave behind your inheritance with me? And would you leave behind your children's inheritance with me in my bank account? It's a yes or no question. Alright, we're gonna move on. I mean, come on, bro.
Exact time, but it was probably around the...
I'm not judging people on a personal basis either. I'm purely judging them on on how they perform in a position of power, because I think people in positions of power should be completely susceptible to criticism. And that's how I feel.
Time when it became public, I think it was around March of 2018. I could be wrong though.
Mm-hmm. And
I'm actually, as you're asking this, I do think I was aware of Cambridge Analytica as an entity earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I was tracking how they were using Facebook specifically.
when was the issue discussed with your board member, Peter Thiel?
Congresswoman, I don't know that off.
You don't know. This was the largest data scandal with respect to your company that had catastrophic impacts on the 2016 election. You don't know?
Well, Congresswoman, I'm sure we discussed it after we were aware of what happened.
Okay. You announced recently that the official policy...
Dude, I hate this about lawyers. I hate that fuck, man. How much can you prove by asking questions? I mean, I know, like, detectives and stuff, like, they're the best in the fucking world at their job, and they use crazy, like, all these tactics and shit, but I just don't like it. There's something it's not right with me. It's like, you shouldn't have to finesse. You shouldn't have to finesse with, like, leading questions and, like fallacies and stuff to... Like, dude, American politics is just the whole movie Thank You for Smoking. That's what it is. American politics is the entire movie Thank You for Smoking. That's American. If you're not from America and you want to know what American politics are like, watch Thank You for Smoking. Fucking, it's that simple. It's just a bunch of fallacies, bro. It's a bunch of people committing fallacies and acting like they're right. I'm not saying that that's what AOC is doing right now. I'm just, like... That's what fucking American politics is to me. She kind of just did it, I feel like, but I don't know. Maybe she's getting somewhere with it.
Facebook now allows politicians to pay to spread disinformation in 2020 elections and in the future. So I just want to know how far I can push this in the next year. Under your policy, using census data as well, could I pay to target predominantly black zip codes and advertise them the incorrect election date?
No, Congresswoman, you couldn't. We have, even for these policies around the newsworthiness of content that politicians say and the general principle that I believe that.
But you said you're not going to fact check my ads.
We have, if anyone, including a politician, is saying things that that is calling for violence or could risk imminent physical harm or voter or census suppression when we roll out the census suppression policy, we will take that content down.
So you will, there is some threshold where you will fact check political advertisements. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, Congresswoman, yes, for specific things like that.
How much wealth and power is too much?
I wanted to see
for
the
a
rest of
single
that
private corporation?
conversation. Because, I wanted to see the rest of that one.
And how much wealth and
Let's go watch the whole thing.
power is too much for you?
Well, Congressman, I think you may misunderstand.
I've been a little bit harsh up to this point, but the thing is, I want anybody who, I just want the world to understand, and me to reiterate for myself, none of the criticisms that I make are personal. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody or just talk shit for none. I think when I criticize people like that, I genuinely think that there's something about the way that they're carrying themselves at their job, not as a person. That's a different scenario. I just think that I make the criticisms based on I think that the way they're doing their job is not completely up to par with how they should be doing their job. I feel like this kind of stuff is really apparent with law enforcement, but people tend to make their qualms with law enforcement personal, and I try not to do that, man. I try to completely separate the person from the idea that I have about how they're doing their job. But man, maybe I'm just trying to cover my ass for being a complete asshole. Maybe I'm the chode instead of who did I think was Darren Berg? Maybe I'm Darren Berg. Maybe I'm Darren Berg in disguise.
My motive. So I'm certainly not doing this because I'm trying to make more money. I've committed that I'm going to give 99% of the Facebook shares away during my life to philanthropic causes through the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative with my wife. So making money is certainly not my main motive here. I am trying to use the position that I have to do things that I think are going to make the world better and are going to improve people's lives. And I would hope that that's what you would want me to do. I mean, we're in a unique position.
Thank you for your answer. Let me just say this. From all that I have heard in the last month plus coming into this hearing and your testimonies this morning, this afternoon, I think that Facebook has acquired too much power. It has become too big, and we should seriously consider breaking it up.
How are you going to break it up? Don't you dare give me an ad. How are you going to break it up? What are you going to do? You don't want to break any of the other powers up? You don't want to break any of the other powers up? You don't want to spend time breaking any of the other powers up? You want to take down this social media gargantuan? Nothing else tickles your fancy? You don't... I don't know, man. I'm completely neutral about it at this point. I mean, I worry about my privacy and stuff. I deleted I don't have a fucking Facebook anymore. I know that Facebook has all the information I gave them since I was 13 years old, but this is... fuck. This might be the one that I want. I want to watch the rest of the rest of the conversation between AOC and him. Hold on, I gotta plug my laptop in so that I can keep the chat open just in case somebody comes in to watch my fucking stream. Fucking prime real estate, dude. My laptop charger reaches all the way across my room. It's the most important piece of information I've gathered all day. Besides the information in that video of Kevin Gates interrupting another rapper in the studio. Pastor fails miserably when interviewed by court about how he spends the ministry's funds. That honestly seems like it might even be a little bit hard to watch. It might piss me off. I should probably watch that. I mean, that's what's literally going on in the world right now, but I just can't. I can't stomach. No, I can stomach like one political video a day. It's just, I even got too much to think about that one. Like, I'm already depressed because I've already thought about enough. Alright, let's hear what Kanye has to say.
Trees are nature's solution to climate change, and you can help plant millions by switching your search engine.
I definitely want to hear what Kanye has to say. I actually can't believe this is ridiculous. I mean, I'm not surprised that Big Boy got him, but to come on his show. But I just realized it's kind of a big deal. But anyways, let's hear what Kanye has to say.
Big Boy's Neighborhood, I've been waiting on this one. And this one felt like it's been a long time coming. And I don't mean production, I don't mean going to the studio. I just had a chance to kind of speak with you off, and we were talking.
The one thing I'll say about Kanye before I honestly am going to try my absolute hardest not even to weigh in on this, because I think people are all over the place about this man. But one thing I will say is that as someone who's like has more than a foot in the door in the music industry and the hip hop industry, like I just like so much more goes on than people think, and like whatever you think the story is, the narrative, politics, like celebrities, anything, whatever you think it is, dude, you're probably fucking wrong. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like you can't speak for the man. He, like, I'm not even gonna try and speak for him. He put on the hat. He did that, bro. He opened up a dialogue with the president. Not many people bitching on Facebook would ever be able to do that in their lifetimes. That's all I'm saying. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean I support what he did. Like, it's just, but like, he did that, and I think so many people, like, I don't know. And then you get into the idea of like how it's fucking racist to tell a person of color what hat they can and can't wear, regardless of what the hat is. You know what I mean? Like, it's a complicated thing, and I don't want to get into it because I don't want to fucking cause controversy on my stream. Nothing like that. Just trying to share my opinions without necessarily like planting my foot on any particular side of the argument. I like to look at things objectively, and I like to not reach conclusions about things early. But anyways, I think 99%, I swear, that might be a little bit too high of a number, but I think like 90% of people who are up in arms about Kanye and freaking out about it, like, I read tweets and stuff from like people I know that are disappointed in Kanye and like stuff like that, and like it seems like none of them have any clue what's going on, because like they all have differing, like slightly differing opinions of things. I'm not trying to act like I know what's going on either. What I'm trying to say is like I think people don't have the whole picture, and I think it's impossible to even participate. I mean, you're allowed to participate, you're allowed to take part in the conversation or whatever, but I think let me figure out a way to say this that is not like over the top. It's not gonna be. It's just I want to figure out a really good way to word it so that it means a lot and it gets through, right? I don't know, dude. Maybe I should be blunt. Like I think nobody has any fucking clue what Kanye's doing, and I think that he does everything for a very specific reason, and I don't think he's doing it for the reason that people think he's doing it for. I think people really are looking for a sort of like mascot for mental illness, and I think they are trying to project the idea that everything that Kanye does artistically, politically, whatever, is because of like mental illness, and I just think that there's way more going on than that, dude. I think that he does everything that he does with a very particular reason in mind. And I'm not saying any of that is right. I'm not saying any of it's wrong, because I'm not in a fucking position to say that. I have no, like people live in these fucking boxes, dude. They live in fucking cardboard boxes just on Facebook, and they think they know what goes on in the world. It's like, of course you don't know what goes on in the world. You're fucking sitting on Facebook all day. Nobody who does that actually knows what's going on in the world. Yes, like some of those people go out and like are politically active and stuff, but it's like, dude, if the majority of the point, I'll put it this way: the majority of the points that you have to make, you make in a Facebook status, like I promise you, you're not reaching anyone. The only people that you're reaching are people that already agree with your point of view and are going to validate your point of view so that you validate their point of view, and you're just going to become further entrenched in your beliefs, etc., etc., etc. Like, I mean, the way that I feel about things, I'll share how I feel. I feel like sometimes there's not even a point for me to speak up about things, because there's so much I could do with myself and my life to better myself and put myself in a better position to help people and change things, that it's like, why would I even bother? Like, why would I even bother going on Facebook to type yada 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 about something that I fucking know nothing about? Like, people are afraid to admit that they know nothing about shit. They have to feel like they have to feel like they know about shit that's going on. It's like, dude, it's okay to admit that you, like, it's okay to realize that you really don't fucking know what's going on. Like, people don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is that I think, personally, it's better to just keep my mouth shut and do the best I can do and be the best I can be, so that I can enact the changes that I want to see in the world. Like, you want to change whatever you think is wrong with Kanye West, go out and do it. Nobody's stopping you, but you're not gonna do it. You're just angry on Facebook because maybe you don't like, because we're running out of shit to do. We beat nature, like stuff like that. We're getting too far into it, man, because I don't want to say things that I just don't want to say things that are going to be taken the wrong way. It's very hard. I feel like this is one of those things that it's like super hard to share your opinion about without sounding like you have very like firm beliefs about it. But I mean, anybody that knows me, like, I have the least rigid, I don't even have a belief system. Like, I have no structure. There's no structure to my beliefs and shit, because I'm just constantly like just reevaluating what I don't believe anything, man. I'm the fucking world's biggest skeptic, the world's biggest cynic. But I think people don't know what's going on, and sometimes it would be better to just fucking assume that you have no clue what the reasons are that people do things. And instead of worrying about it, you could just worry about yourself and becoming the absolute best you can be. Like, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of time that you could kill right there. I don't know. I'm rambling, dude. I've been awake for ever. I might stop streaming soon. I might not. I think it's pretty cool that I've been streaming this long. I've really been stretching like how long I can sort of keep my attention span up and want to do this and be interesting. I feel like I talked about some real stuff. I feel like I did some funny stuff, did some music. I'm playing my game. Now we're going to see what's going on with Kanye West.
About tuition into the school of experience. Jesus is King is a lot of tuition into the school of experience, correct?
Absolutely.
A lifelong tuition?
Yes, I mean, it was up to him. It's God's plan.
I want to play something for you real quick. I think we did this probably 10 years ago, 6 to 10 years ago. And just hear what you say here.
I'm not just a musician. I'm a Christian, revolutionary, visionary products person. I ain't here to dance for you. I ain't here to do a two-step. Right. That's just a piece. That was just my end. And now I want to create. I want to create content. I mean, eventually, 10 years from now, I just want to create for the church, period. I'm Christian. I'm just going to, I'm designed like the new Sistine Chapel. Let's rewind.
So
I'm not just
that
a
was
musician.
probably 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he's doing everything that he said he would, you know? Like, he is doing everything with a reason. That is what I believe. I think that's just what I personally believe. I did just say that I don't have it. That's like right now in this current moment, that's what I'm feeling. That's it. I don't believe it in the long term necessarily. I didn't necessarily believe it in the past. Like, I'm in and out. But it seems to me that the dude has a plan. I don't know, man. I could be crazy, and I'm willing to admit that. I could be fucking nuts. I could be wrong. Could be an idiot. I feel like I shouldn't be, no pun intended, I feel like I shouldn't be crucified for that because I'm willing to admit that I very well could be, but it's just how I feel, bro.
Did you always feel like this was a plan? Or was that always in the as far as the windshield, or does it look like it was a plan now that we're kind of in the rearview mirror? Did you always know that you were going to end up here? I mean, 10 years ago, you kind of said it.
Yes, but I definitely was lost. I got lost. I got caught up in my own ego, my own strategy, my own ideas. I tried to hold everything in my own brain, and then I had to let go and just let God and put it back in his hands.
But it's also the test and the testimony. Do you feel like if you didn't go through everything that a Kanye West go through, that you could see and have the texture of what you're doing right now?
I think he had to send me through some more experiences to be able to cast a wider net when he was ready to use me. Like mental health, you know, having a nervous breakdown, going to the hospital and having the stigma of being called crazy, actually it didn't make my it made me more relatable. It made it a wider idea. Everyone is dealing with health in some way. Like me being taken to my lowest, you know what I'm saying, being called a coon by my own people. The guy that said George Bush don't care about black people is a coon because I didn't say I'm gonna vote on Hillary Clinton. Right? And that actually made me more relatable. You can't imagine when I go through middle America, like, let me tell you, it's like, I was driving fast. I was looking at a property, this like 4,000 acres we were gonna buy out here. And I'm trying to drive fast to the freeway and I hit a red light and the guy said, now, where you gotta go so fast that you gotta drive this and cut me up? What, Kanye? Oh, thank you for what you're doing for our country. Thank you so much. Like, you have no idea. You be out here in LA and New York, and they'll have you all jacked up on Mountain Dew. They'll be having you thinking that, like, this reality is not real. People are connected to the idea of having their own land. People are connected to the idea of service to Christ. This is the Bible Belt. This is America. This is where we are free to worship Jesus in the open. And that's a privilege. Also, the idea, I'm gonna just jump right into this because I was like talking to James Corden earlier.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't.
And I told him, I said, look, my father's a Black Panther. My mother got arrested for the sit-ins at age 6. They were fighting for us to have the right to our opinion, not the right to vote for whoever the white liberals said black people are supposed to vote for.
Right there,
You
dude.
get what I'm saying? Then
Right
James
there,
Corden
bro.
went in and said,
That's exactly what I've been
well,
saying this entire
you're
time,
Christian,
dude.
And this president, I don't see anything Christian.
That's exactly what I've been
about
saying
him."
this entire
I said,
time.
okay, so last year y'all tried to tell me
For
who I'm supposed to
ever,
vote for
dude.
because I'm black. Now this year, white liberals trying to tell me who I'm supposed to vote for because I'm Christian. That would be like, I live in Calabasas, so every
There
one
you
of my
go,
cars
bro.
got to be a convertible, huh?
That's it. I've been
It's just all
fucking...
based on y'all vision.
Dude, I've been waiting for him to come and say this on air, bro. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting so patiently for him to come and say this on air. Oh my god, I've been... Like, who am I to go telling this to people? Nobody's gonna take me seriously. I have been waiting so patiently for him to come on air and say that. Wow. Thank you. God bless, dude.
Of what I'm supposed to do. And I understand, like, a lot of people, it's not a matter of whether you like it or who like it. We are in a country where we allowed to like whatever we like. I love Jesus Christ. I love Christianity. I love the Sistine Chapel. I love all the paintings. I feel that Christianity, there's no... People make spoofs of it. I'll be looking at Family Guy, and I like Family Guy. I like Seth MacFarlane, right? But he makes jokes about the Christian faith. And I'm sure that's the way he was brought up, but I understand because North, when she talks about church, it's a positive connotation. A lot of us in those four walls, it felt like we were stuck in the pews. So, like what we said 10 years ago, that you inspired for me to go there, we are now actualizing that. Another thing is like this idea of like apologizing. We'll apologize for saying George Bush don't care. Apologize for running on stage with Taylor Swift. Apologize for wearing the wrong color hat. I ain't apologizing nothing. Y'all dealing with grandpa now. I done been through too much. I'm the founder of a $3 billion company. You think I'm finna listen to somebody online tell me who I'm supposed to apologize for?
Do you feel like, and since you did get there, do you feel any of the pressures when people say Kanye did let him down? When we think about George Bush don't care about black people, that's when everybody was like, oh, Kanye. And then when we look at Kanye now, I mean, if we agree or not agree with you, just when you say the wrong color hat.
Yeah, think about this for a hat. This is one of my main things. It's like,
I want to hear what he has to say, bro.
It's like, man, this ain't for the culture. We doing something for the culture. We are orphans, bro. We are cultureless. We don't have our own culture. We sign to culture vultures. We sign our life away. Our contracts to culture vultures. Think about everything that's cultural. Taking a knee is cultural. Being on social media is cultural. Wearing high fashion is cultural. Pushing a foreign is cultural. All these things are not owned by our culture. So who designed the culture? What does it mean to do it for the culture? That's why I do it for Christ.
And that's a...
I need to figure out if there's anything that I can do with this 40-pound grouper before we go on. Alright, let's get back to fucking... Ow, that hurt so bad.
When you bring Christ in, that's a hell of a blanket. That's a beautiful big blanket. But I do have to And I do have to kind of sit with you and talk about when we say the beliefs, the things like that. And this isn't an interview that I wanted to talk about anything political, but you did kind of go there. You know what I'm saying? You did kind of go there under the guise of, of Christ, and I understand that. But do you feel, and we haven't had a chance to talk, do you feel like people didn't understand Kanye at the time? How much of that was Kanye? How much of that was Kanye not being on his mental game? How much of that was Kanye on the breakdown and the breakthrough?
I love this also because Kobe Bryant won 5 championships. He sprained all kind of muscles all through his body, tore ligaments. And for people to go to Kanye West, where I'm playing in the highest level of mental sport, I had Mark Zuckerberg wanting to meet with me. You know what I'm saying? I had people come to want to meet with me that are makers of the world at this point.
Kind of far away from the microphone.
So I'm playing at this mental sport as a black man, post-Pac, post-Biggie, Puff Daddy, Jay-Z, in debt, completely controlled. The management knows how much exactly you're making on your tour, and it's just $2 less than what your house costs. And I'm ending up in debt every year. And then I have a breakdown. I should have a hospital in the back of our room for what I'm dealing with. Don't NBA players got like knees iced every time? I need to just like leave every day, just go right to UCLA for the level of game and sport that I'm working at. But we don't make Kobe's legacy be about one torn ligament, and my legacy ain't about, oh, he got mental health. That just come with the level of sport I'm playing at.
What did I say before I watched this video, bro? This is the first time I've ever watched this video. And this is stuff that I've been trying to say to people for fucking ages. And I'm not trying to make it about like, oh, I've been saying this for... Just like literally, dude. Like, I'm not trying to say it like, be like, I was right either. I'm not trying to be like, I told you so. Just like, holy shit, dude. Like, fucking open your perspectives and your minds, people. Stop fucking letting... Regardless of how right you think you are, like, stop letting your emotions control and dictate your beliefs, man. Like, learn how to be objective in all facets of life, bro. It will save you a lot of suffering and damage to your spirit.
What you talking about? People's trying to sun me left and right. Strategize. I've been canceled. Right. I've been canceled before they had cancel culture. I was canceled before they had the term.
Do you care about any of that?
I do. I care about everything.
Mm-hmm. Does it not rub you the wrong way, but does it get to your core when people do feel like...
Definitely don't rub me the right way. This definitely ain't gonna get Johnny Gill up in this.
What do you say to people that say you turned your back on the culture or
exactly
black
100%? I have turned my back on the idea of victimization mentality. We are locked up. We went from 1-4. We went from 1-4 to 1-3, but we always pointing at the white people, but yet we want to spend all of our money on foreigns. We want to spend all our money on luxury as opposed to going and buying some land. America is for sale, and there's...
I think Charlemagne's been saying that too, right? Charlemagne wants to like... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Charlemagne's in it. That was just made me think. It sounded really, really similar to a fucking Instagram post that Charlemagne made.
There's a lot of barren land. Disney bought...
So, like, fucking respect, dude.
A lot of it in Florida. But the culture has you focused so much on fucking somebody, bitch, and pulling up in a foreign and rapping about...
That's nuts, bro, because Daylight's been saying this shit for a while, too. And now... The fact that Kanye's coming out and saying it is way, way bigger. I mean, in terms of just how many people are going to pay attention to it. Like, Daylight's pretty fucking underground. But that's nuts. That's a good thing.
Things that could get you locked up. It's
a fucking very good thing.
Saying you about prison reform. Like, it's... Bro. We brainwashed out here, bro. Come on, man. This is a free man talking. Democrats had us voting Democrats for food stamps for years, bro. What is you talking about? guns in the 80s, taking the fathers out the home, Plan B, lowering our votes, making us abort our children. God should not kill. I can't tell y'all how to feel, but what I can tell you honestly is how I feel. And when I sat there 7 years in, 6 years in to the Obama administration, when I was sitting at the Met balls, when I was sitting in front of white people and they thought, I wouldn't thought you would like Trump because of the racism. So you mean to tell me I make every decision based off my color? The most racist thing a person could tell me is that I'm supposed to choose something based on my race. If that was the case, I wouldn't have never wore a pink polo. I wouldn't have never wear skinny jeans. Everywhere I go, people pants smaller than mine. And I'm the one who, you eat fish sticks because I had skinny jeans on. I'm the guy who said, stop gay bashing, right? I took that L. Consequence took that L. He had to go to Queens the next day. He took, you know what I'm saying? Like, hip-hop was dropping F-bombs, and I said, stop. You can play the footage. I said, stop it. As soon as I said, close on Sunday, just like Chick-fil-A, there was LGBTQ articles saying they need to boycott my company. I said George Bush don't care about black people. As soon as I wore a red hat, I'm a coon. You can't do enough for nobody out here. So how about it? I stop. You get what I'm saying? People forget so quick. Think about that. I'm the one, I thought my career, you know, the funny thing is people are like, man, this is gonna be harmful for your career. This gonna be, I said,
Did you worry about that?
Man, I fear and love God. When you remove the fear and love of God, you create the fear and love of everything else. You're talking to somebody right now that only fears God, and Jesus has won the victory, bro. This is my opinion. I'm not thinking about what I'm saying based on how other people are gonna feel. I'm just saying how I feel. And who you know do that. I ain't calculating nothing. And God is using us to show off. I'm talking about when I was calculating things, I was ending up in debt. Next thing you know, I'm not even on Instagram, and Yeezy is the #1 Google search brand on the planet, above Louis Vuitton, above Nike, above Adidas, Yeezy. And I'm not even a part of the culture. I'm canceled. I don't have no gram. I'm not on the gram. And it's the #1 brand. This joint, last valuation I got was $3 billion, and these are people trying to buy it, so it must be worth 6.
Man, yeah, we gonna have to, on a lot of stuff, we gonna have to agree to disagree. Because I think we're gonna walk out the door with the same way that we walked in. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I've been saying. Let's agree to disagree.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. I'm here to celebrate you. I'm here to celebrate Jesus is King. When we want to sit down and really go at it, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? We haven't had a chance to do it on the phone, whatever. But I'm here to celebrate you, celebrate the music.
I do want to know, cause like I'm not just like 100% with whatever the fuck Kanye West says. I just think he makes a lot of really fucking strong points that I've also have been trying to make for a long time, and obviously nobody would like, obviously nobody's gonna fucking listen to me, but if he comes out and says it, then it makes my opinion feel a little more valid. But I want to know what Big Boy, like, what points he disagrees on. I really want to know, because it might make me reconsider my opinion again, because I'm always down to reconsider my opinion.
This message, not message that you're trying to get out, but this presentation. I've had a chance to know you. I've had a chance to see your work. I was a fan first, and I've seen a transformation as well. And this transformation sometimes is not the most popular thing in hip-hop, the most popular thing in our culture. Years ago, when you brought me Jesus Walks, we were one of the people that was like, man, we got to play this record. And in the record, you told us, if I talk about Jesus, my record won't get played. It was almost like you almost dared us to. Now when you hear Jesus is King, why did you make this particular album?
Because Jesus is King. I was making I Love It a year ago. I had denounced Christ. And God brought me the hardest year of my life and said, are you ready, my son?
What's the hardest year? What does that mean?
Come on, man. I'm like, Trump hat, slavery's choice. Man, that's a lot on my health. I already got HSP. I already been diagnosed. Then you add that, and I'm sitting in a plank position on every question. I can't find out the answer. Like, man, I'm a human being. Even though I can channel art, I work for Christ. God has supernatural powers. He can cover all of this, but I still am human. And when I was serving my ego and serving my legacy, serving my culture, serving my city, all this kind of stuff, I am a 6-star, I'm a 1,800-star Michelin chef. And imagine that level of intricacy to the project that I put into music, that I put into stage sounds, that I put into shoes, imagine a 1,600-star Michelin chef having to serve 10 different tables every night. And that's what happened. That's what we be thinking about on Instagram. There's a person, they can insert comments at will. They can insert comments that they want to get you. Let me tell you something. This is something that Zane denounced that I know for a fact. The game Angry Birds has a motion like this. And if you remember, girls are just not known for playing a lot of video games. This game was popular with girls. It was a scientific calculation that this set off a certain dopamine specifically in the female mind. What else go like this?
Tinder. What else?
Instagram. So the funny thing is the people that control that, rappers be talking about, I got your bitch. Instagram got your bitch. Instagram got your bitch. Like, I'm sorry, I know my Christian scorecard just went down for using a profane piece of language. You ain't got your Instagram, got all y'all, because they going to do it for the gram before they do it to you. They going to send a picture to the gram before they send it to you. Social media doing more to hurt families than it is to help families, and families are the key to health.
You ran one of the most popular families on Instagram.
It's so hard to disagree with that, bro. It's not necessarily not just about female, just social media in general for everybody, but it's just I'm saying that with all the opinions I already have about social media and how destructive I think it is, but it's so obviously it's hard for me to disagree with that. But I would love to hear the counter argument to that. Honestly, it's just all I'm saying.
You divide that up.
I genuinely would love to hear it, because if someone could come up with a good counter argument to that, it'd just be very interesting to me.
Oh man, just come on, UCLA, pull up. I'm gonna just have this hospital visit right now. You see?
Right. Are you afraid of losing your audience? Yay.
I told you I'm only afraid of God. I'm only afraid of my daddy, God. I done been 15 years. I'm telling you, God is showing that you can have your own thoughts, bro. I've been canceled before there was cancel culture. Who told you that my career would be over? The same people that are telling you that you can't have a right to say who you will vote for, those people will be soon to take Jesus out the school. Those people will be soon to remove Jesus, period, from America, which is the Bible Belt. Those people will be soon. Man, come on, man. I ain't finna go Alex Jones level on y'all, man. Come on, man. What y'all, wake up, Mr. West. Wake up, culture. Wake up. Everybody think they so woke, but they following the rules of what woke's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yep.
Hip-hop ain't never been about following rules. It's been about doing what you feel. I'm gonna take the Louis, I'm gonna throw it like this. I'm gonna do it with the polo, I'm gonna do it like this. Even like the way I talk. Hold on, let me use my African-American voice. Let me use my Disney-approved voice. You know what I'm saying? We're not even speaking in our own language, bro. We talk louder than this. Africans talk loud. Italian moms talk loud. We talk louder, but we speak in our corporate voice. Or we don't want to ruin the deal voice. Or this why, bro, I love y'all, man. And I love me. And I love Christ. And y'all should love to see this. I'm not gonna tell y'all what y'all should do. I'm just doing what I do. If you love it, then cool. If y'all wanna rap me, it ain't gonna make a difference, honestly. I done been killed so many times on social media.
That's another point I'm trying to make. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do on social media that makes more of a profound change than either? First of all, than either Kanye West has made, or just like anyone in general. Who has made profound change by like
Media been killed so many times on social media.
yeah, who has made profound change by like trying to crucify somebody on social media? Nobody that I've ever seen. Nobody that I've ever seen.
Media, and I'm still here. I'm still talking. Look at me.
Do you care?
I think I'm gonna get my fishing to 200 and then I need to go to sleep. I'm starting to get to a point of tired where I feel like I can't share rational opinions for much longer. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best, but I'm getting tired. I can't believe that I actually went and got my fishing all the way to 200. That's nuts. I did not plan on doing that. Anyways.
I told you I care
I'm talking
about
how you
everything.
perceived, which could be a crazy word, perceived, as far as like how people look at you. Do you care about that?
I need people to just. I don't even need anything. I'm praying that people can see that Jesus won the victory. When I was making raps in service to the devil, talking about you a hoe, I love it, all this, I was in debt. Now that I'm in service to Christ, God is showing off. He's showing off in my life. He's showing off in my family. I'm just saying, like, y'all gotta think, man, black people are like the housekeepers of America. Think about how your housekeeper, you know what I'm saying? They got a certain volume they're supposed to talk in the house. We got a certain volume we're supposed to talk in America. So what do you think if a housekeeper is screaming in my house? What do you think the other housekeeper gonna tell them?
Be quiet.
Be quiet, yay.
Mm-hmm.
Be quiet, yay.
Mm-hmm. Don't disrupt the house.
Don't disrupt America, yay. We orphans out here, but don't disrupt. There is.
But what if some people feel like you siding with the slave master too? If we're in the house and it's the Trump household, it's like just like shit. You siding with.
All right, now Big Boy's weighing in, this is what I wanted. We gotta get the back and forth going.
With the slave master. If we're both in the house and I see you rolling through wearing the red hat, I'm like, man, he just like this dude over here. And am I speaking that? Maybe. Are others speaking that? Maybe. But I'm saying, how do we separate that? If we're both in the house, we like, man, you know.
I'd rather deal with somebody who called me an N-word to my face than a person that signed me for a lifetime deal on a 255 page of my contract.
I got you.
I'd rather know what I'm dealing with. That's why when I walk.
Dude, that's exactly what I'm saying about opening the dialogue. It doesn't, like, no matter, you have to open the dialogue, bro. Like, you have to. And I think that his reasoning behind why he did it, I think he had a reason, man. I think that he had a reason for everything that he did. And I think that's a completely valid opinion to have. I don't think that makes me a shitty person. I don't think that says anything about my political beliefs, etc., etc. I just think that he did everything with a reason, bro.
Okay, when I don't keep nothing on my chest, I'd be like, this is what I'm dealing with, but I'm here.
Hold on.
I mean, an N-word to my face and a person that signed me for a lifetime deal on a 255 page of my contract.
I got you.
I'd rather know what I'm dealing with. That's why when I walk in, when I don't keep nothing on my chest, I'd be like, this is what I'm dealing with, but I'm here. This is what I'm dealing with. It has been institutionalized, slave mastery and slavery. Our mentality is only one of the two. Now we need to find freedom. You got two forms of freedom: financial freedom and freedom through serving something higher than yourself.
Are you free now? Or are you working on being free?
I'm a human being. I'm delivered, and everything happens for a reason. I'm Ye.
Are you still our voice?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. That's the thing. You are quite easily controlled if they know everybody gonna be blue. If you go to a white bar, you're gonna hear people talking about independent, you're gonna hear people talking Republican, you're gonna hear people talking Democrat. I'm not telling nobody to not vote Democrat. I love Obama. I love lemonade. I love Wingstop. I love polos. I love Jordans. I love Michael Jordan. I hate the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck. Where was that from? I forgot.
Man, hey Kanye, I do want to get into the music as well, man, because we can go in circles. Why did you start Sunday service with Jesus is King here? Why did you start Sunday service?
When I went to the hospital, one of the things that I wrote down was start a church in Calabasas. Now, this year,
Imagine if my mic was muted this whole time.
all this type of stuff, I was like, look,
I would cry. I would be so. I would be so sad if my mic was muted this whole time. Oh my god, I would die inside.
people say Jesus take the wheel.
Mhm.
I let Jesus take the wheel, and I didn't even know what it was meant to be saved. What it means to be saved, I didn't know what it meant to be saved. Like, I was talking about The Life of Pablo was a gospel album, and still it got a picture of a girl in a thong on a cover. I'm talking about this is a gospel album, but it shows you that people could want something, and there's no one around standing up and saying this is how you get it. Like, it's people around us in the music industry that want to get out of debt, but ain't nobody saying this is how you get it. It's people who want to get out of being brainwashed, and they want to wake up for real, but ain't nobody saying this is how you get it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's simple. The truth is right here in the Word. So I was 4 months in.
Yeah, people take the. I feel like people take the Christianity stuff far too literally, man.
On the album, I had the best luxury shop treatment of gospel possible.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to
40
get too
people
much
singing,
into
60
it.
people, 80 people singing about.
I also don't want to speak for myself too much because my opinions on a very few things are pretty well formed and rigid. Not rigid, but they are true beliefs, and I think I've laid them out pretty clearly. But then other
Jesus,
fuck, man.
and I had one
I
of
don't
my
know.
friends come over.
I'm
We would just
about to
have
fall
a good
asleep
time,
on
and it's a
camera.
good feeling. He said, man, it's just like one of them LA churches where everybody come around just talking about it's good. Where the word at though? People gonna need some solid food. And then we started
Give me that
talking about
200
Christ. And
fishing.
then my dad, I was in the car, and I was talking about, man, someone was saying like, we need to have a word. And he's like, yeah, you gotta have some word. I was like, but, and now me and my dad got to this biggest argument about it. My dad was like, you gotta have a word in church. Google it. And we got to I was like, Dad, you know how many things I had to Google because you weren't here?
Oh.
It was like, but he was right. And I don't know if Google has that information exactly, but to insert the word, to put the gospel in it. It's funny because as I go on this road right here, there's still a thing where there's like a constant you did this wrong. This was not culturally cool. It's not culturally cool to have a mental breakdown. It's not culturally cool to wear. Bro, I'm done with trying to live for the. I got designs in me, man. I used to watch pole position when I was a kid and make a car out of duct tape. And my mom would come in the room and be like, my son's a genius. And now we look at that product like that, and people are responding to that product. They responded to what we did with the 350s. We're sitting in a room, Dimna, head of Balenciaga, Virgil, Jerry Lorenzo.
All the fish are gonna.
Designers sitting.
Excuse me, Kanye West. All the fucking fish are gonna get away because I have these shitty things now. Wait, can I make? Hold on, hold the fucking phone. Where is it? Course blasting, but fuck. Damn it. No fish are hooked.
In the same apartment that my wife got robbed at a few years later. We sat there, and I remember when that soul came in and the turtle dove upper happened, and it was might have been 2 a.m. in the morning. Now that shoe is selling 4 million pairs a year. It's the new shell toe. It is the most impactful design in shoes. And do you remember interviews when I was telling people, yo, I am the Tupac of fashion? I was like, I might not be the biggest musician because you got Michael Jackson, you got Tupac, you know what I'm saying? But with apparel, I knew it. And we just at the beginning. This is the #1 Google brand on the earth. And now I'm praying and saying, exactly we said 10 years ago, how do I do this all for Christ? How do I bring it all to the church to be a Christian innovator? Everything we do is for the church so we can heal, so we can go on missions, bring food, we was down in the Bahamas with Rick Fox working on hurricane-proof homes. Soon as we figure out collectively how to fix that, that works for Haiti. That works for the Dominican Republic. That works for third world countries around the world. The amount of engineers that went into turning the iPhone camera from one camera to 2, and guess what we got here? We got 3 cameras on you that take super long to take a photo if anybody got the new iPhone. But the amount of information and thought that went into that can fix the Bahamas, can fix Haiti. So many people at MIT, let me tell you, MIT right now, y'all in a box. They have you in a box. You can save the world, but you are working on things that are too small. Take a step back. Stop worrying about your college, your loans. Stop worrying about what job that they got waiting for you in Silicon Valley. MIT, you can save the world. Kids in college, you can save the world. I'm putting my life on this interview right now. It's up to y'all. Y'all have the ability to just step back from what you think culture is today. It's not about any candidate. It's not about red or blue. It's about humanity. Y'all talking about is 12 years of oxygen left. Talking about we gonna kill the earth. We can't kill the earth. We gonna kill the things that keep us alive on the earth, and the earth gonna survive. It's up to y'all. Y'all the future. Y'all the future, but what y'all working on right now? I'm working on this 3D printed thing that is funded by who though? Y'all could do it.
Sunday service, Kanye.
You gotta get in the bars, man. Pac gave me these same bars, bro. That's why I'm here.
And I'm saying, I was just asking, why did you start Sunday service? For the simple fact of, like I said, it wasn't the most popular thing to do. The world was watching. I would even go and I'd hear people say, oh man, you going to that cult. I have a great experience when I go to Sunday service. And I actually see people relax. I've seen people stand like this at Sunday service. And then as we start to go, I start to see them, you know what I'm saying? So I see what Sunday service is.
Man, I mean, dressing people in all white all the time was kind of cultish, you know what I'm saying? But that was just a
tuition into the school experience early on.
Yeah, that's just an early idea, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what, we
Come on, bro, give me
when
these.
Rocky got out of jail, he came to Sunday service, and I'm here. I got the all white on, and it's funny. It's like I helped get Rocky out of jail, and he helped me get out of jail. Because when Rocky, I'm just standing next to him, he just all like swagged out with all the, you know, ASAP and Og and all his brothers and stuff. And I was like, man, why I'm standing here in this white outfit? Like, I need to put some Dickies on. I need to like put these power fades on or something, man. Like, we ain't never have an all white outfit again. Thank you, ASAP Rocky, for pulling up to Sunday service. But you know, that's what I'm saying. Y'all on this journey with me, man. I'm y'all brother.
Come on,
man.
dude.
I'm your brother. I'm your family, man. Wake up, Mr. West. It started early. It started from college dropout. We've been on this ride together. Now I'm in this place. I have 4 children. I am married for 5 years, bro. I am married for 5 years, and I have 4 children, and we have an anticipated rap album coming out. A lot of the information that's in rap
Come on.
ain't gonna keep you married. I tell you that.
Is Jesus is King? Is it a rap album, gospel album, or is it an album that you can't categorize?
It is.
What is, look at these supercuts, bro.
Rap album. I mean, as you might have heard, there was times where I said, I don't know if God want me to rap. I was thinking, I was like,
I heard you say with your pastor that you felt like you were making devil's music.
yeah, because you're such a fucking hoe, I love it. Excuse me, Christian scorecard down a little bit, cursing some more. But I got to a point where I was always letting that Playboy magazine that I found when I was 5 years old have an effect on my music. It could never be 100%
Dude,
everything it could be.
come
'cause I had to
on.
add that in, always. And it got to the point where literally
I'm trying to pay attention to this
I went from
fucking
Jesus
video
Boss
and
to you're such a fucking
trying to
hoe,
be
I love
depressed
it.
about these fish.
Oh, I bet you the devil was happy on that day. And where that record went straight to what? Number one, quick. This is exactly what we want. This fit right in with whatever else we got. This fit right in with everything we got to deal with opioids.
Dude.
This fits right in with everything we got. That
Come on, I
promotes
just
killing
caught.
so that we can have.
I'm pausing the video to fucking take care of this, dude. It's unreal. I need two skill ups. 2. To get my fishy fishing to fucking 200, which is what I said I was gonna do today. And of course, I'm being tested right now. Please. I got one, but I didn't get a skill up. I might quit. I was gonna log off once I got 200, but I might be a quitter. All right, let's keep watching this
Have
video
more
and keep
slaves
trying.
in a mass incarceration, never-ended slave system. This fit right in.
Why did you make it?
Because I was asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was
I'm
drowned.
sorry.
Because I was lost.
What do
Give
you
me
want us
that.
to get from Jesus'
Give me that.
The title right there. The fact that everyone says that is enough. There was times we think about, well, let's call it Christ Jesus. You know, that's what the old folks say in the church. Let's call it this. Let's call it. And oh man, you know what, Jesus King is too affirmative, because Christians, we be out here, because on one end it's like, are we too judgmental? Are we not judgmental? Are we saying what we supposed to say? Are we not? It's Christians, it's hard to have a position because we so drowned out by music and culture. Oh, that's not cool. Take that preaching over there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Christians that told me the title Jesus is King is too heavy-handed. Now people be hitting Quince like, man, when that J.R. when that's dropping, when that Jesus is King dropping. So there's an opportunity where people
I thought
come
that was the
for
one.
music, but they may leave with salvation. It's easy, man. It's very simple. It is paradise or Fahrenheit.
Either it's paradise or it's that hot.
Thought that was the one.
Or it's Fahrenheit. And let me tell you, it's like working for God. I told you 10 years ago, it's all I ever want to do. Now I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
These interviews, to me, they remind me of when I first got with my wife. And people was like bringing up other women's name in the interview, and they was trying to diss my wife. And you're going to see some documentation. I'm spazzing on people. This is one of the most beautiful people ever lived.
Give me that skill up, bro.
And now I've given my life to Christ, and I got this rap to say, what have you been hearing from the Christians? They'll be the first one to judge me. Make it feel like nobody loved me. Because literally the process of being delivered, you really be by yourself when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Christians don't believe you. And all the people that's not Christian is like, oh, you weird now, you Christian.
How do you deal with the enoughs? And when I say the enoughs, I mean Christian enough, hip hop enough, street enough, corporate enough, black enough, brown enough, cool enough. Like, how do you deal with all those enough?
I done had enough.
Right.
Y'all done saw it. It was done. I was fed up. I was through with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm through with it, bro. I'm telling you, like, it's like I serve Christ. You gonna get my opinion? It don't even matter no more, almost. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, that's Jay. That's your brother. I'm here.
We fucking did it, team. Thank you, Kanye. I would finish the video, but bro, I really need to like hydrate and go to sleep. I'm gonna stream tonight probably. Nobody cares, but I'm gonna stream tonight probably. Maybe I can be twice as funny tonight as I've been able to be today, if I have been able to be at all. I got a lot done on the stream. It was productive. I kept it going. It's the longest stream I've done to date, I believe. Holy shit, 4 hours? Yeah, definitely the longest stream I've done to date. I'm gonna go recap it, see if there's anything I can fix for next time. And maybe I'll finish the Kanye video on stream later. I think I might. I'm worried that I accidentally didn't have the the Chrome. I'm looking at my stream right now, the Chrome browser. But I had the menu up to add this this little Chrome browser right here as a widget, and I thought that I never added it, and it was just like sitting unopened. Anyways, all right, I'm out of here.